are live. What is going on, everybody? This is Rob the Rogue Jedi here, coming at you with the High Council panel. What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good evening.
Oh, can we do a better job? Hello. What's good, everybody?
How's everybody?
How's everybody?
That's what I love to see. I feel like I'm at school, like like when the gym teachers or like your coach or whatever is like, "Let's go, we can get louder, let's go." That's not correct.
What school did you go to? I did not have that at my school.
Oh, you know what it is? All right, so like quick little thing, like I played independent baseball, so like my coaches were always like, "Let's go, you gotta get there," da, 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 da. And I'm just like, "All right, man, like relax, bro. Like I get we're getting paid for this, but like, damn, man, we're not in the majors. Like, chill out, bro." No, but thank you guys so much for tuning in today. What's going on? Power of the Force. That is George. He is an OG on this channel. What is good, my guy? What's going on? Welcome, guys. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is an awesome one. We have an awesome panel and lineup today. As I said, this is an all-star one. We are hitting with heavy hitters today. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. How's everybody's week so far?
Good.
Stressful.
Good.
All right.
Oh yeah, I second that.
I
Hey, we got-
you did get the
It
COVID
really
vaccine.
It really helps when I'm not kept up by Zach and Rob until like 8 a.m. on a weekday and get no sleep,
Oh,
and
that's
then proceed to go to work on no sleep. Thanks, Rob. Zach.
Oh,
love
Don't
you
thank
guys.
me. Thank Zach. I mean, in reality, it's more Zach. So
Yeah,
those of
that
you who
was Zach's idea.
Yeah, no. I mean, we have fun though. You have to admit. So if for those of you who don't know, we I think what was it, like a midweek session we did like on Wednesday. We went live, and like for Sam, if for those who don't know, Sam is from Scotland. I won't say where. From Scotland, and as you know, the time is different over there. So it was like when we finished the video for him, it was, you could tell everybody what time it was. Again,
8:30 a.m.
Oh,
jeez.
wow.
I literally got breakfast, had a quick changeover, and left for work.
Oh my
That was so
Oh,
That
sir.
time difference, man.
I know.
I love that time difference, that's it. I may as well at this point just change myself over to like Eastern time, because that's like the only way to do it, I think, right now, to be fair.
Just move out here, bro. We love you. I mean, look, listen. Zach's got some room. I got some room. Cody's got some room. Balake's got some room. Kevin's got room.
Kevin's got no room. He's got all those pops.
I'll just sofa stuff.
Yeah, I gotta start getting another like room ready, a wall in another room.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Like, yo, what are you gonna do when have you thought about what you're gonna do when you run out of room with all that?
No. Well, no, I have actually right behind my screen here that's in front of me, I have a wall that I haven't put a shelf up on yet. So I do have a little bit of time. But hopefully they don't make any more of those really big ones.
Hey, dude, okay, so before we get into like bad stuff, did we all see the Funkos that came out today?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No.
there was a bunch of them. I think
Today
it
or
was
yesterday?
9 of them.
I think it was today.
9?
Yeah, it was, I believe 9 different ones. Yesterday, it was like yesterday, I believe.
Oh, yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah.
I was lucky enough to get pre-orders on them while I was at work.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen them, they have the 2 new Ahsokas look really good, and the
Those are the only 2
Mando
I
without
got.
the helmet.
Yeah, I got
Blake's like, I already got him.
See that.
I made the purchase.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I have all of them pre-ordered already.
I mean, did you guys see? I mean, did you guys did you see the what was it, the Sideshow Collectibles Ahsoka that's coming out in like next year? That huge, like the actual replica of
Yeah.
that one
That
looks
was sick.
really, and it's like the Rosario Dawson one from The Mandalorian. That one looks insane.
I haven't seen that. I got to see that.
Oh, dude, you'll if you love those things, bro, you'll be spending some crazy money. I think it's like $320, but it's worth it, man. It's worth it. Definitely worth
I
it.
spent $200 on a lightsaber. We're good.
Me too.
Snap.
It's okay, Zach. You could tell you know what that's like, or you know what the saber is like. No
Never.
saber. Never.
This
No.
one was 500 in one shot, so no, I don't know what that. But at least
It's so
Oh, I
pretty.
did.
comes out looking
Saber.
real good.
Oh,
So
looking
pretty.
saber Kyberish. No, that's awesome. Dude. No, I mean, for those of you who don't know, I mean, go check out Darth Raven, which is Zach. I mean, he has an awesome. I'm sorry, bro. You do have a nice little collection of sabers, bro. I'm sorry.
They're
I love
trash, dude.
That's true. They,
I'm
you
sorry.
know what?
So not trash.
No. They are ultra sabers. Yes, they are trash.
I'll just say
I retract my
Crazy,
previous
bro.
statement.
Those boxes, though.
Those-
Oh,
yeah.
dude. Yes.
You gotta show those
I'll-
boxes off.
Balake, you're blowing me up right now, bro. No, I'll show you guys them here shortly,
They're
bro.
sick.
I told you. Also,
Thank you.
by the way, Zach, this was the guy who wanted to see them, who likes them. I think we talked
Yeah.
about it last time, but yeah.
I got you, brother. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so, well, guys, welcome to another edition of the High Council panel. Welcome. I do want to introduce some new faces. We won't introduce the old ones. I mean, we'll just go around the room and say like a quick hi. As you guys know, I am Rob the Rogue Jedi. Hi, guys. The next one we'll go to is Blue Mamba. You could go from there and then follow the line.
I'm Blue Mamba, but you can call me Carter. That's my name. So either one works.
Oh, it's me. Yay.
Yeah. So if you
Hey,
follow the
guys.
line, we all follow the same line. Because I learned that the other day, I think on Zach's live, we all follow like literally the same thing.
Yeah. So watch, where's Balake? Balake,
Right.
give me some luck.
Yeah, Carter, go ahead. Carter. Oh, wait.
There we
So,
go.
hey guys,
go.
I run a channel here on YouTube, Absolute Sabers. So if you're into like custom sabers or anything like sabers, be sure to give me a little subscription because just because, why not?
Why that?
Just for that sexy accent alone, bro.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
That's
put
why I
me on-
subscribed.
I could do the Sean Connery one, you know, it's just one of those ones.
Oh, right. Not what I'm saying. All right.
Shaken, not stirred.
Kyber Daddy in the building. What's going on, bro? Next one is
Oh, it's me.
Simply Natalia.
I have no accent, so Sam's got something above me, and I'm really jealous. But yeah, I'm Natalia, and I'm on TikTok and Instagram, y'all. And that's me. And
Nice to see you again.
same.
Absolutely.
All right, next one.
Wait, no.
The man with the Funkos. The man with the whole room full of Funkos.
So everyone, my name is Kevin. The Fandalorian. You can find me on Instagram. I'm working my way through getting the entire Star Wars Funko Pop collection. It probably wasn't the greatest idea, but I'm enjoying it and having a lot of fun. And it'll be a challenge to get the really rare ones. But if you want to see them, that's where you can find me.
His wallet's like, I didn't choose this life, but
It chose me.
life chose me.
My first one ever was a gift, and it was Kevin from Home Alone.
Oh,
Aw.
That is so good.
Oh, you know I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm gonna do
Oh
right now.
boy.
You know, just because you mentioned it, you know I have to.
Go.
hiya, pal.
Oh man,
That never gets old.
It really does. It really does.
love it.
Oh my god. So the next one. So we'll go down and then across. So you are next. The dork side.
Okay.
I love the name, by the way. Awesome name.
That's the best
Thank you
name.
so much.
Anytime.
I'm Victoria. I do cosplaying, mainly body painting, on Instagram and TikTok.
Nice.
Awesome.
No, that's awesome. That
So
is
by
sick.
body painting, can you make me look like Darth Maul? Because if so, you may have just got a customer.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
You are the Sith. There you go. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Blake, Clone to Snug, just on Instagram. I do cosplay, some Pokemon stuff too, but that's not for this channel. Kevin, I was wondering, do you have the Darth Maul, the hollow Darth Maul?
I do not. That is way above my budget, man.
We are about to
This
have
is way above
the,
my pay grade.
I
we're
thought
about
you
to
I
were.
don't have
off,
it.
ladies and gentlemen.
I should have got it from my brother-in-law and just shown it to you, but no, I don't have it. My brother-in-law
Listen,
has it.
anybody who has, I wasn't collecting early enough to get that at the time. So
Yeah.
like, for me to get that now, it would be very expensive. But props to anybody who
Yeah.
has one in good condition after
Yeah.
all these years, man.
He got a really good one, and we went and got it signed by Ray Park. So
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
yeah,
So cool. That is.
Yeah, I got to see that. You got to send. Yeah. Send me a
yeah,
picture.
I will.
Send that my way, bro. Send that my way.
Yeah,
No, that's awesome, dude. That's sick. And where can everybody find you? I'm sorry.
me, Clone Snug on Instagram.
Hey, sounds good, dude. I love it. Next is my beautiful, sexy beast. Go for it.
My wife is watching, bro. Don't be talking like that.
Oh, Sarah.
Um,
Sarah, he's mine.
There we
I-
go, James.
my name is Zachary, but I go by Darth Raven's Blades. I'm your favorite Sith Lord with a beak. Or wait, this one's a beak. And yeah, I'm on YouTube. I showcase lightsabers. I do reviews on them. I do a tremendously horrible job at it. But if you see that bird on YouTube, please just go check it out. And yeah, that's it. Glad to be here.
And we're glad that you're here too. Anyway, thank you, dude. And where can everybody find you, by the way?
Just YouTube, Darth Raven's Blades.
Okay. Sounds
Just put Darth Raven, and hopefully it'll take you to me. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully, there's no like 2.0 version of you.
Well, bro, remember for Darth Hater the other night, I put in Darth Hater, and it was like some white rapper who was like,
Yeah.
that was his thing, is he was a Sith of the rap game. Oh, bro, I was all sub to that guy immediately. I don't even care if he's good. I'm subbing to him. So.
That sounds great.
Oh man, that's funny. Well, thank you, dude. Thank you for being here again. Oh, yep. You're next, Bella.
There we go. I can
She's
see
like,
it.
I see it. I know it.
Yeah, I got it. There we go. Hi guys, I'm Yako Bella. You can call me Bella. Everybody does. I'm an actor and I love cosplay and I love Star Wars. So I do a lot of Star Wars cosplays.
Hey, I love it. I love it. That is so
Yeah.
sick. By the way,
That is awesome.
if you don't mind me, I know you. I don't like want to put you on the spot, but like, have you like? Is there any like anything that like anybody could go see that like you like since you're an actor, like any work that we could go check out?
I wish there was something really cool you could check out, but not yet. But if you go, a lot of my films are. I don't know how much of them are online at this moment. There's a couple on Vimeo. But if you go to IMDb or if you go to my official website, which is the same as my handle, just
Okay.
Yako Bella Luongo, it has a list of all my films there. And a couple of them there's like a few of them that are out. If you like indie stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff on there.
He's like laughing.
There's like horror stuff. It's fun. It's been.
I love
it's
Oh,
been-
you said horror stuff? Oh, you're
Yeah.
speaking my wife's language right now. That's
Yeah,
all she makes me watch.
Well, I love horror. It's not like true horror. It's more like thriller, like in the woods mystery, like will they survive type thing.
It's like that
that.
commercial where like you go into that room. It's like don't go in that room with chainsaws, and they end up
Yeah,
going in
yeah.
that room. Yeah, you're there.
We
That's
should go. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of fun on there, and there's some clips of some theater, but most of that is pretty locked away. Unfortunately.
Got it. Awesome.
But
Well,
yeah, there is over quarantine, I did a reading with Ray show for little kids. So there's a lot of Star Wars stories, on my IGTV of like aimed at children. And I was reading stories as Ray. So there's that.
oh, that's awesome.
That is
No, listen,
incredible.
that isn't. Listen,
Really
I have a
It's really
daughter.
fun.
I probably speak on behalf of Cody and whoever, and Zach and Sam and whoever else in here has a kid. You know, that is awesome. So I commend you for that. Thank you. I hope one day we can get all our kids and you could read them a story as Ray. So you will be an inspiration. Yes.
Well,
Only
thank
if you say, and I am all of the Jedi.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
We'll
You have
end them
to.
all with that.
With two sabers literally in front of you, like
Yeah.
struggling.
Yes. But you have to hold the new saber though, not the yellow one. You have to have like two.
Gosh, I know. I've been looking at that all week actually.
Yeah.
Looking at
Yeah.
that one.
It's pretty legit. I like it. Well, where can everybody find you before we continue?
You can find me here, Instagram, Yako Bella Luongo, and my website's the same thing. TikTok, which is really, I just started it and I don't know what I'm doing on there. So have fun.
I will help you, girl. We're here.
Please,
Star Wars girls on TikToks unite.
Please. When you see my page, you'll be like, oh,
female Sith assemble.
Yes. Amazing. And and I have a Facebook too. All under the same name, just Jacobella Luongo.
Gotcha.
But call me Bella. Everybody does.
Oh. Well, yeah, we definitely will. No, thank you so much for being here. By the way,
thanks for having me.
No, anytime, girl. Thank you for being here. By the way, K-Sith in the building. Kyberphonic. We have the heavy hitters. What is going on? For those who don't know, those are the best sound font makers in the game, and I mean the best sound font in the game.
Number one.
Yes. Number one. No, I'm sorry. Anyway, so the next one is my good guy, New Type Sith. Brother, introduce yourself, bro.
What's up, everybody? I'm Cody, better known as New Type Sith in the Star Wars world. You can find me on YouTube doing Star Wars lightsaber reviews, unboxings, terrible reactions. Other than that, though, yeah. And then you can find me on Instagram. I just made one, also very terrible. But yeah, New Type Sith.
Yeah, no, dude, this man, and you know what? We have to, tip our caps or what is that how you say it, Zach? Yeah, tip the caps, because my man is coming in here with the tooth pulled out, with the gauze in the mouth. So clap it up and tip the caps for this man.
This man thought he was on the Death Star earlier. He was on the good stuff. So
that's a fact. Like, I actually posted that like on my personal accounts. Like, I straight up was coming out of the hallway and I was talking to this dude like he's like a rebel, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And we get to the door and my girlfriend's like, dude, you need to stop watching so much Star Wars. You need to like take a break, bro, because like I got in the car and I was like, this is a TIE fighter. Oh, this is a Ford Focus. This is not a TIE fighter. I needed to calm the hell down. It was a good time though. I mean, the entire ride home, I was like, we're in hyperspace. Like, this is good.
Sounds like a good day.
The death sticks caught me hard. That's all I have to say.
Not those death sticks. Cheers to that.
Keenan, you crazy. You crazy.
We want basic fonts. Stop it. We want basic fonts.
Yeah.
All the basic fonts.
Yes, only basic.
I have a quick question really quick for all the cosplayers in the room. What is your guys prefer? Like, what's your go-to? What's your most favorite cosplay that you guys do?
I like that one.
Anybody?
Blake, you're muted. Blake, block it.
Sorry. I only have the one, which is Rex, but that would be my favorite if I had more.
That's so epic.
Oh, based off your shirt, I thought it was Ahsoka.
I mean, it'd be weird for me to dress up as Ahsoka, but I would do it.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of my favorites.
I love your
I would love to see that. That's a dope shirt, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Only Hope Supply. I wear their stuff every week, so
he's like
super comfortable.
I just always got it on, nothing crazy.
Yeah. Well, I have like two of their, they just came out with sweatshirts, so I got two of their hoodies the other day, and then I think I have like 6 or 7 of their shirts. They're super comfortable.
Yeah. So I guess that the answer is one for one of the cosplayers that we have in the room, because we have a whole bunch. So yeah. What other ones, guys? What are other ones that you guys like or your go-to?
Hi. So I saw that thing. I love Leia, so I do Leia a lot. That was that was the first thing I ever built, New Hope Leia, and yeah, I love her. So she's my go-to.
That's a good choice. That's a great choice. I love Leia. Anything OT is like the best. Definitely, that's a great choice. I think we have like 2 more cosplayers here. I don't want to put them out, but
I think my favorite that I do is Ahsoka, but I don't have like her costume. I just do the face paint. But the one I'm most proud of is my gender bent Anakin.
Yeah, I've seen that. That one's like you do a really good job. Yeah, that's one thing I have to say. Like, guys, go check out I'm gonna say the Dork Side because that is your page. Go check her out. She does really good stuff. Like, it's funny because I was like literally like. I was literally looking at your page because you do such a good job with like the makeup. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen her page, but like she does such a phenomenal job. Literally.
Thank you.
So, literally,
Thank you so
go check her out, guys. Does a really good job. But yeah, no, that's awesome stuff. Anybody else do cosplay here that maybe we didn't know? Undercover cosplays? No? Anybody? No?
Yeah, I'm working on one.
Oh, yeah? What is it? Is it the Space Wizard Juice one?
It's a Gandalf-inspired Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Oh my gosh.
It's really not. It's really not.
I got
No.
excited.
I know. It's like, no.
No, it's real. I'm working on an Arcan cosplay from the Old Republic game. If anyone knows the Old Republic.
that's cool.
Yes.
I'm working
yes.
on that. I'm working on
Well,
that.
I mean, I guess I'm working on like a female Kylo Ren cosplay,
Yes.
slowly but surely.
That would be sweet.
Yes, I love
Well,
it.
I think, Sam, you know, Arkin is like my favorite dude. So, like, you mentioned Arkin. That's
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
need
hard
to stay
fluttering.
away from you if I'm dressed like that, bro. I mean,
I
anything could happen.
Yeah.
really want that mask that I think Dark Wolf was selling for a little while. So I hope they bring it back.
Oh yeah,
Well.
he does. He sure does.
Yeah, but it's been like out of stock. I like messaged him like I think before I started all this, like literally I messaged him and he's like, "We're not doing that
Got my
anymore."
dude.
Oof.
We'll get one of these before.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Boy.
You could display it for us before we start talking about Bad Batch. I mean, if you want, just say it. You know.
But I feel like you make me put this on
Put it
every
on.
screen.
Put it on. I mean, that's everybody said it, man. I mean,
So I have an abnormally large head for y'all. Hey, look, it's all freshly shaved.
Got that fresh
This is the
cut
only
today,
helmet
though.
that fits
Bro.
my big ass
Cut.
dome. So
looking like a
You're
chulo,
welcome.
bro. Come on, man. Flex.
there you go.
That is sick. For those of you who don't know, this is how my man enters his starts his channel with that helmet on, and it is so beautiful.
Can you see out of that?
Like
Like,
right there.
Yeah,
because it's such a
it's literally
small.
just-
It's
It
so
is.
small.
Zach, just do the whole show with that thing on. I love looking at it. I mean, I love looking
You
at your
guys
face,
can hear
too,
me.
bro.
Can you guys hear
Oh
me?
my gosh, yeah. A little bit.
All right, then.
That's so
If you
funny.
see me like this, it's because I passed out because I can't breathe. But don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Just keep the show going. Don't worry about it. We're still
They
here.
get so hot. It's ridiculous.
They do.
If you don't have fans in there,
Oh, I have a fan on. We're good.
there you go. Yeah.
That is awesome. Well, guys, but if whoever's watching, for all the people that are watching, because we have a lot, please go like, subscribe to their channels, follow them on Instagram. They are awesome people. I mean, awesome pages and just great human beings. So, guys, before anything, let's get into it, guys. The Bad Batch. I have to ask before I start getting into it. Did you guys like today's episode?
Very much.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
Ooh, very much. I see some 50-50, some ups, some downs. Okay,
I
all
got
right.
really excited.
You got really
Yeah.
excited. Okay.
Because
All right,
someone showed
well,
up that I did not expect to show up.
Oh, and we will
Yeah,
dive
yeah,
into that.
me too.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's dive into it, guys. We had the Bad Batch episode today, which started obviously with them in space as always in their ship. I feel like that's how every episode is, of just them, you know, in their ship. And yeah, and we see that they go to this planet called, I think it's called
Pantora.
Pantora, which kind of reminded me of oh my God, what's the movie called? Avatar. What's the Yes, it reminded me of that, and also like the people that are blue on the planet. It literally reminded me. I feel like they took a page out of Avatar. Not gonna lie to you, but anyway,
Pantora was in the Clone Wars, though.
Yeah, Pantora was. They
It
had a
was.
whole episode in the Clone Wars, but I
It
don't
was.
think it was actually on Pantora. It was the moon off of Pantora.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'll be so honest. Like, and maybe you guys thought the same thing too. Before when we got to see that trailer drop, to me it looked like Coruscant. To be honest, I thought it was Coruscant. When you look at that trailer, when you see Hunter on the speeder, it literally looked like that. And I thought, all right, Zach, you can take off the helmet, bro. I know. I just see you.
No, I'm committed, bro. I'm committed.
You're
bro.
good. All right. All right.
He says that and then he passes out.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure he's still there. Okay, because I just see the beard, so I don't know. Like, okay, but no. So we see that they go there, and we see, and one of the things was like, you know, one of the things I thought was pretty funny was when Omega's like, "Oh my God, I've been cooped up on Camino for so long." He's like, "I'm tired of just doing this." So you know, I thought that was pretty funny. But then we see, obviously, they do go there, and you know, we. One of the things we see is they stop there. And, you know, this is for me, this is one of the things I've been noticing. Have we been noticing, like, for the last couple episodes, they just keep stopping on planets because something is wrong with the ship?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you guys' thoughts on that?
I mean, he mentioned that since they're no longer getting Republic assistance, they're having to do everything themselves. So, like, when you're fleeing for your life and your ship can only handle so many so much destruction in space. I can like they're passing by every planet. They're like, you know what? We might as well stop everywhere. Get some food.
What can we pick up today?
Chipotle.
Yeah, no, I relate to that. My car broke down like 3 times this week, so I related to that. Yeah, I've had quite a traveling and stopping type of.
Oh no, that's terrible. We're so sorry to hear that.
No, thank you. It'll be fine. I'm totally fine. I just was like, when I saw them doing that, I was like, yeah, which part do I need now? Like what's next?
That's so funny. No, I mean, like, I don't know, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, I'm watching it and I'm like, the show, it's getting good, but it's just like, how many times are we going to stop on? And I get it, like, they're running out of things, but it's like, I just can't keep watching the show. And I feel like that's where, I mean, again, I don't know where it's going. We're at the 4th episode, and I get it that I think, Blake, you said it last time where, that first episode was like 2 episodes, which it was 2 episodes in one. And I think, I forgot who said it before we went live. It feels like the episodes where they are short, they're 27 minutes long, you're not getting the full 30, and that to me is just the disappointing part, because now it's like, I'm starting to feel filler roles. Like it's not, again, it's still too early and everything, but I'm just starting to wonder, like, okay, like, when is it going to really start picking up? But anyway, let me go more into the show. So, we see that happen. They land there and everything like that. We see that they're going to fix the ship, and then we see, where Omega ends up popping out. Hunter's going. It's Hunter, Echo, dressed as a robot now, and, and everything. And I thought it was pretty funny because, what is it? Wrecker wanted to go with them, but he's like, no, like, they didn't want him to. I felt bad. Like, he's like that, like, bubbly kid that just wants to do everything. And it's like, they just kind of tell him to stay back. I felt so bad.
He was wearing that armor, though. You know what I mean?
I know. He wouldn't. No, it would have been too obvious. I mean, my man is huge. I mean, but you know what? It's funny. He could have worn the same thing he wore on Salukama. Yeah. On Salukama, he could have worn the same outfit. Like, I was like, where's the wardrobe? Like, just change. But I get it. Again, they needed, what was it? Tech and him stood back, so it was fine. But, then we see them, obviously, they go, they walk, they walk around, and, what happens, of course, they're trying to sell that, what is it, that explosive, that was the last one that they had. And then we get the whole thing of Omega seeing these like dog. I don't know what they're called. Does anybody know here? No. Yeah,
I forget what they're called, but we've seen them. If you've ever watched Star Wars Resistance, one of the characters has a pet, and it's the same species, I guess. I've seen it before. I don't know what it's called, honestly.
I haven't. Yeah, it's one of those things that I've never seen. I've seen, like, it just looked too cartoony, like, for me, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys have seen Star Wars Resistance, like the little trailers they have. It just, I don't know. I heard it's good.
I've watched the whole thing. The first few episodes, I was kind of like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna like finish this out, but then I did, and I ended up enjoying it. It's only 2 seasons, but they rounded out the story pretty well, and it is by Filoni. So I mean, I enjoyed it, honestly. I didn't think I was going to, but I did.
We got to talk about Filoni in a little while. I think we all know. Yeah, I see everybody here. Is it called the Womp Rat, Kevin? Is that what it's called, the Womp Rat? Because I see George. No, okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. So
I could be wrong, though. I could be completely wrong.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So we end up seeing Echo get sold for, what was it? I think
3,000 credits.
3,000 credits, which he wanted 4,000. He thought he was worth more. I thought that was so funny.
You got a deal.
I respect that, though. He was just like, I'm worth more than 2,000. He bargained more. And so he says 4,000. Like, that's it. That's right. Get your value, son.
That's it, yeah. That's it. And then I love, like, I'm going a little bit fast forward, but I love when he leaves. He's like, doesn't he say, like, I was worth more? Oh no, you got what you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got me for a bargain.
Yeah, you got me for
a bargain. Yes,
he's like, I just sold my ass, and that's what you paid. That's what you get. That's what you get. I hear you, Zach, laughing under the helmet.
It's a great disguise for Echo, though, man.
Yo, dude, let's talk about that. I thought that was a really cool disguise. What did you guys think?
I'm waiting for someone
to that was awesome.
Yeah, I think it looked really cool. I was about it.
I see a Funko Pop coming.
Yeah.
Straight up.
See that? I literally, like, whenever Kevin says that, like, now I know it's legit, because every time he mentions it, it's like a Funko comes out, like, literally the week after. It's like, I could smell a Funko coming.
Can you smell a Luke Skywalker Funko Pop?
Well, that's probably gonna be like the hard new hard to get Mandalorian series one. They just put out this new wave of Mando.
Oh, I just heard the dog.
and
Somebody
then
has the dog.
I think
from
that's
the
going to be like a
episode.
con exclusive or something.
Okay.
Oh.
Gotcha. See what I'm saying? He knows it all. I mean, it's like, you ever seen that episode of SpongeBob? The conch knows all.
I don't know much, but I do know about these.
Listen, bro, when you
And
have
Star Wars.
your whole room filled with Funkos, you know much, bro. Don't
Yeah.
lie. Don't lie.
I
I'm
have
just
a
waiting.
feeling. I have a feeling like the Mandalorian has like knows about this whole underground world that we don't know about, like this underworld of like Funko, like the dark dealings of it, and he's just like, "Yo, word on the street is that new Luke's coming out this week. We're gonna hit that truck on the highway, bro. Like it's done deal, dog."
That's it. Like,
There's some great people on Instagram who just I guess get like the scoop right before it happens, and I just put notifications on for them. Go follow. I'll shout them out. Even it's at this.pops. I mean, honestly, always I just keep notifications on for them, and I haven't missed a drop in months, except for that
we,
Golden Storm.
we
drop.
know
I did
that.
miss that one.
We know you haven't missed a drop. We can tell. Look at the room. It doesn't lie. No, that's awesome, dude. That is so sick. No, but yeah, I mean, I hope they do it. So, honestly, I would love to see somebody cosplay that. That's gonna be an awesome one to see cosplay,
Yeah.
especially with that, like the mask. The way you got it. That's a lot of electronics right there. So, but anyway, so let's continue. So we see that he gets sold, and then I thought it was pretty funny when he's like, you can send those. What was it? I forget word for word what he said, but that droid was literally like, oh well, like I'm gonna out you or something like that, and he was just
yeah.
yeah, you can he shoved. I think he shows like his little strong hand. He's like, you can send it. You can tell me what like your response or whatever the case may be. I thought that was funny, but then we see. Okay, so now we get to see where the juicy part hits. We get to see Omega run away, and we see her chasing the dogs. And who drop up? Go ahead, Blake. Go ahead. You're muted, bro.
Damn it. Keep doing that. This might be an unpopular opinion, but is anybody else tired of Omega just running away and getting into trouble?
I
love
just said
her.
that, man. I was like,
I
yep,
love
she ran
her.
away again.
But it's just like, God, it's just so. It's like the ship thing, like, or how they're going to planet to planet or whatever. It's like she just keeps running away. And all right, here we go again. Hunter's got to go save her.
But but in reality, well, I'm gonna get into that part. So we end up seeing that part, which I do agree with you, Blake. We end up seeing as time goes, they, she ends up running, and who does she run into? Go ahead, Natalia. I know you want to say it. Go ahead.
Fennec Shand. And I was looking at her, and the second her helmet went off, and I was just like, no. And I looked it up on IMDb. I'm like, yes, me. I was so happy.
That's big props to you, because we were talking about it earlier, and I was all, whatever that chick's name is from Mandalorian. I was like,
well, that's what I was trying to think. That's why I was looking at her. I'm like, this character, animated wise, look exactly like that character in The Mandalorian. So I looked it up, and I was just like, and not only is it the same character, it's the same actress playing it. And I was like,
I'm really happy.
Yeah,
I DM'd Rob, and I was that Fennec Shand? He's like, yeah. And I was like, dude, awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
because they did say. I mean, they did announce it in the trailer that she was coming back, so they did say that we were gonna get her. Which, yeah. So I know Cyberphonic. Yes, she was in the trailer. So if you watch the trailer, that was one of the drops that we saw.
Don't make some bassy fawns, bro. Get out of here.
That's K-Sniff, bro. That's K-Sniff. Come on, that's Keenan.
Oh yeah.
No, but so yeah, no, it was great to see her. I thought it was pretty cool. It was something. Finally we got something different, right? We got to see a bounty. We got to see something. And now let's talk about this. Obviously we end up seeing, that kind of gullible side of her, where she kind of going back to what Blake said. She's like, oh, come with me, and she's just like, yeah, I'll go with you to find your friends. Come with me, I'll help you find your friends. And she's just so like nonchalant about it. So that was cool. And then Hunter's like, Omega, get away from her. And she's like, why? She's like, why?
And that dad tone, huh? With your teeth clenched. Yeah. Away from her.
Literally, like that's like when you done so you done messed up. Like, damn, man, I gotta clean tonight. I gotta clean some dishes tonight. Damn. No, but I thought it was pretty cool. And then like they start fighting, and it's like let's be honest, like, Hunter got his ass handed to him. Like
same with Wrecker.
Yeah,
but
but FedEx
wait. I was gonna get into that. Y'all jumping the gun too much, man. Let's wait. We trying to hype it up. We hype people here. Anyway, so we see that he gets his ass handed to him, which I thought was a little interesting, and then I'll go into why I say that. So that happens, and then you see Omega kind of going down into, like, I would say sewer. I don't know. I call it a sewer because that's what it is here in the States, right? Looks like that, except different. She hits these buttons, and yeah, makes it look cooler. So then, who do we get to see at the? We get to see, of course, whoever said Wrecker. Yes, we get to see Wrecker, and he ends up coming, and she runs into him, and she's like, oh, thank gosh, I found you. Like, come on, let's go. And then, it's cool, like, to see, like, he's like, if you're gonna mess with her, you're gonna have to go through me, which I thought was so sweet. Like, it's just like every time I see Wrecker and he speaks like that, it literally, like, it touches my heart, man, because it's like he's so good with kids. Like, I give it to him, but. Now let's go into the fact of, yes, Phoenix Shang, like, literally just, I would say, kind of like dodges his punch and, like, pushes him to, like, that pipe, hits his head, and he just drops. Now let's talk about that.
He hit his head again, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Well, he didn't hit his head the first time. This time he did. The first time something fell on him, but this time again, like, she just threw him, and literally my man just knocked out. And I'm just like, bro, he's gotten blasted. He's fought like OD people at once, and now he drops. I mean, what is your guys' take on that? I have a take, but I want to hear your guys' take. Like, what are you thinking when you see that? Like, again, he gets blasted all the time and it's fine. The moment he hits that pole, he's done. Go ahead.
Yeah.
If
I think the same thing from, like, episode. We do episode 3 last week.
Yes.
Like, he literally was on the ship and he hit his head back and he was like aching. So it's the same thing. He's hitting that same exact spot, and people brought the theory that that's where his inhibitor chip is. And he keeps hitting it.
Yeah.
It's gonna activate. I'm telling you, dude. It's gonna activate.
All of a sudden,
bro, he's gonna be unstoppable too.
Yeah. It's gonna be, dude. The Hulk. He's gonna turn to the Hulk real quick.
He is the Hulk version of the Bad Batch, literally.
Wait, don't do that to my heart, though.
This is the thing, though. It's a recurring kind of theme the last kind of couple of episodes. It keeps on hitting that area.
Yeah.
We did speak about it last week. Because of the whole thing with Crosshair and his inhibitor chip, and obviously they kind of made it a thing. So now this week that's happened again. They're definitely setting something up for maybe not the next episode, but maybe in a couple episodes' time or something. Maybe something else will happen.
Oh,
but they're definitely setting something up in that direction. I think that's obvious. And if they're not, then
what was it?
I was just going to say, and if they're not, then I would be surprised.
Could it be one of those things though where Tech can save him?
Yeah, I think. I think like last week.
This is for anybody too, by the way. Yeah,
I think it was last week as well. I said they're going to go down that route where that's going to happen. Tech's going to figure it all out, and then they're going to go back for Crosshair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely think Tech will be able to figure something out, man.
I also feel like the Bad Batch has connections around, like, they've been in battle for so many years and they've been known. So I feel like they have so many connections on different planets. I just have a feeling they're going to do exactly what they did to Echo, what they did in Clone Wars, and take out his inhibitor chip, or find out how they can all individually take theirs out, because they all know, like, Hunter and them know that they have it. It's just, like, not the same as the rest of the clones, which is why it didn't affect them.
Right. It's not that enhanced. It's not
that enhanced.
Yeah, to that point. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just, I see one of those things and I'm just like, damn, like, is he really that? Because then it goes to, like, I start thinking, like, is he really that hurt that, like, literally just one hit, he's done?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm noticing that, and it's like, it goes back to kind of what Sam said, like, that inhibitor chip is just getting damp, like, more, like, it's gonna turn on eventually. That's literally what I'm getting at, So, I mean, maybe one of these episodes, who knows? I definitely, it's going to be a thing. And back to what Zach said, he's going to be unstoppable. Literally, my man is literally going to be unstoppable. And, I wonder to be honest, I hope it's one of those things when it comes at that time that they need it. Like, let's say, like, maybe like a battle between him and like Crosshair. Like, that'd be kind of cool to see that, to see brother on brother, like, I don't know. Or maybe like they come together. Could you imagine that? Like, they're fighting Crosshair and then they come together for that one episode. I don't know. That's just the thing. I don't know. But anyway, so, continue fast forward into the episode now. We have that happening. So, you know, we see Omega running and everything like that. What do you guys think of that, like that chase scene? I thought that was like, it was like so awesome to see that finally, something like speed up, you know? What did you guys think like when you saw all of that?
It reminded me of.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It reminded me of Attack of the Clones when Anakin
Exactly.
Obi-Wan.
Yep.
Yeah. It's the first thing that I
some of
thought
the
of as well,
sounds,
to be
They
honest.
some of
even
the
had the
sounds
same
in that
sound,
were
yeah.
From that,
First
yeah.
thing I thought of.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, that's literally, and I think they said it too. So, I mean, a whole bunch of people were saying it. Like literally, they took some of the sounds from Attack of the Clones. So I thought that was pretty cool. It was nice. It was nice to see that, you know. And it gives it like a little, like, you know, it's like Dave Filoni knows, you know, like he's giving it that taste still. So
a
you're
little
still
familiar feeling, man.
Dude, he really is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's why I said I know I made a post about it. I think Sam and maybe Carter, you've seen it before, Kevin. You know it's Clone Wars. What is it? Season 8.
Season 8.
No, wink, wink.
7.5.
Yeah, you know.
7.5.
Yeah.
It pretty much is, you know.
Yeah.
And even in the first episode as well, and on the kind of the opening credits, it came up Clone Wars, and then it melted away to Bad Batch, and that was awesome, man. Because that's
I
like a
love that.
total like, this is Clone Wars season 8, but we're gonna call it Bad Batch. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true, definitely. So we see that happen, you know. Like I said, Wrecker gets hurt, whatever. We see that chase, you know, and then finally, you know, all that happens, and you know, they get back to the ship and everything like that, and they end up leaving, right? Did I miss something? They end up leaving after that, right? Yeah. After everything is done, and you know, whatever the case may be, they end up leaving and taking off. And you know, we see Phoenix sharing talk to I forgot what the guy's name is. Obviously, we've seen his kind in Attack of the Clones look like the Squad of Champions. Definitely, Bo. You know, so it's we see her come in and she tells him. Honestly, I thought she was gonna kill the guy. I really did. I was like, oh, she's gonna kill him. Because he started backing up. He was like, oh snap, I'm about to die. And he's like, no. And then she's just like, next time they come, you know, you let me know, and just
Smart.
Call me.
Keeps that contact.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, that was good. That's good
Yeah, definitely. So we see that, and then that's the episode right there. Oh, okay, so the elite tier panel, definitely. So we see that, and then all right. So let's talk about like an overview of the show. Like, well, one of the things I do want to say is, remember when we saw Phoenix Shang look at the hologram, like it comes up like of the bounty for Omega. So, like, what did you guys think of that part? Because I have something I would like to say, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that, like on her bounty. Who do you think has the bounty out for her? I'll put it like that.
I personally think it's at this point it's either somebody from the Empire, because the Empire knew she left Kamino because they were on Kamino when they left, or maybe the Kaminoans.
That's what I was. Yeah.
That's who I think.
Yeah.
That's exactly who I think.
So
it
that-
is as well.
So okay. So you guys all answered what I wanted to say. Yeah, what I thought.
Yeah.
It definitely. I definitely. When you see them mention, I think last week, you know, where we need to enter phase 3. I think Omega is that phase 3. I think she is that, and I think that's going to be their goal, is to try to get her back, so that way they can maybe do some more testing on her, or in a sense of not testing, but like, you know, make more of her, because she is that strong. Because again, we do know that she does. One of her things, I remember in the first episode, I don't remember off the top of my head, maybe you guys can fill that in. I know she was like a healer, if I'm not mistaken.
She was a medical assistant. Like, she helped out. Yeah.
Right. So maybe there's more to her that we know of. Does that make sense? Because we don't know her full power and potential. So could it be something that maybe she has an ability such as force healing? That's just a theory that's out there. That's just a thought. It doesn't mean it's right. Again, my opinion. I just would like to get your guys' take on that, because I definitely believe, again, that she's a very important part, and I think that they're gonna want to do like multiply more of her. You guys can go on that.
Who thinks that she's force sensitive?
I've said it before. You know,
I definitely think
Can
so.
I add something to that real quick? Oh, go ahead. Oh, go ahead, Bella.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Went right up my head
I
there.
pointed the wrong way. There you go. Go ahead, Bella.
I'm still. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm still doing this because I can't figure out what my camera's
No,
doing.
yeah, it's bad.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, no, I go back and forth with that, and I still am not sure. And sometimes I think absolutely. And I think that would be a really cool thing to have in there, and like a really, I would love that personally. And then sometimes I'm like, maybe not, because that might be like, I don't know, they might not take it that far or something. But
go ahead, Zach.
So this is my thought, right? So like eventually, like, and this is not any disrespect to the sequel fans, anybody, but eventually, like, we're gonna have to tackle that beat.
You're gonna
No,
you
so-
gonna-
No. This is
I'm
isn't
kidding.
a
I'm
diss.
messing with you, bro.
This is really a point. So we have to tackle that beast of Rey's lineage, right? Because essentially she came from clones, right? So up to this point, we've been told like clones are not force sensitive, right? Well, somehow she is, right? Like because of Palpatine, whatever, we get it. So I think this is as good of a time as any to start tackling that. To be like, yo, then that's why she's important. Is maybe she's that first prototype, and that's why I kind of said this before too. I feel like she's spliced, like somewhat Jango, but then somewhat.
Well, that's what I said. That's why. Well, so
something
remember.
else.
Well, remember last time we spoke about this, and I mentioned it. I was saying that I think that she definitely has some, maybe one of the Jedi that had died, maybe their DNA, possibly. It could have been something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she's that powerful. And I know I got a lot of heads turning like, no, she's not force sensitive. I think she is, bro. And that's why I say, like, again, we see her wield in the trailer the energy bow with could it be, and I've said this before, could it be something where they have DNA from a Night Sister or something, like from Ventress? Because again, we don't really know the whole thing of if they're gonna tackle Ventress if she's really dead, because it's canon that she's dead in Dark Disciple, but then at the same time she survived in the Clone Wars season. So it's like, could it be one of those things like, okay, like if one of them died, did they get their DNA? You know what I'm saying? A Night Sister, or just anybody in general,
Or could Ventress
I-
show up?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I personally think
There's also the Inquisitors too. I just want to throw that out there. Those are force
Yeah,
sensitive
exactly.
people that potentially they could be.
right.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right. I don't know if right. That happens later on, right? We don't see Inquisitors just yet until later.
Yeah, I think that happens a little bit later on.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think like during the time of Kenobi and Rebels is when you
Right,
start seeing
right.
that. So
But
just
maybe
like,
they're already torturing them, though. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Well,
Exactly.
hey,
I mean,
I
they got
mean-
to start somewhere.
I mean, look, I'll say I've said it before and I'll say it again. Barriss Offee, she was locked up. One of her ways out could have been, hey, listen, you become an Inquisitor. She could have been the first Inquisitor. We don't really know.
I was just gonna say there are theories out there that she is the
First one. She's the one.
the one that's in Rebels, the one that Sarah Michelle Gellar voices.
Mhm.
Because if you look at her, like her
Yes, that
complexion
one,
is very
yeah.
similar, and she even has like some of the dots the same as her,
Mhm.
and her backstory
Yeah.
is not very like known.
It's not spoken
Yeah.
of. Yeah,
It's
So
not
it could
proven
be-
or anything, but
Yeah, no, and that's why. Like again, I've been
Interesting.
saying it. What was that?
Sorry, I just
Oh.
said that was interesting. I never thought of that.
and once you
Yeah.
see, you're like, oh,
Yeah, if you look
yeah.
at Barriss Offee and you look at that Inquisitor, like literally they look identical, and it's like again I've said it before. Not everybody agrees, and that's why I say like to each their own. But I've definitely noticed that, and I've had those theories for a while. In a sense of I definitely feel
Oh, do
Go
you see
for it.
Christopher? Sorry, do you see Christopher's point?
Master-
That person's absolutely right, dude.
being tortured. Yeah, to death. Yeah, it is. It is.
'Cause we see her dead
Yeah.
in Rebels, so
Right.
Yep.
It could
Very
be.
good point.
Yeah, I think Rob. I think Rob is force sensitive.
I mean,
Well,
I do have a theory though,
All right, so lay it
Okay.
on us, girl. Lay it on us. Go for it.
because I was
got
really
one
thinking about
too.
this for the past couple of minutes. Because obviously, like we know that Omega's has to be sliced from Jango Fett, but obviously the other person.
Yeah.
And what we've realized throughout the entirety of Star Wars is that Palpatine had a plan. He
That was
he
my
planned
point.
every single thing. So and obviously we remember from the Attack of the Clones, we were hearing that the Jedi Master who came and who placed the order for the original clones.
Cypher
And I'm
Diaz.
just like, Cypher Diaz, there you go. And and it makes me think, and I'm like, there had to have been something, like a deal that had been made with the Kaminoans for like a backup. And if it was a backup, like who are they using? If this is part of Emperor Palpatine's plan, that means he has to be using somebody that's force sensitive. So now at this point is like, who is he using? And so like basically it's confirmed, like to me, it's in my head, I'm confirming everyone's theories that like Omega is force sensitive, which is why, and even if you notice this, but bounty hunters typically, they either kill their bounty because that's what they're trying to do, or they're trying to bring him in. And with obviously Omega, they're trying to bring her in to the Kaminoans, which means she is, so everyone's basically saying she is phase 3.
She is what?
But she is the phase 3.
Yeah, she is, and it's funny. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I did say this last week, and a lot of you guys were like, "No, it can't be."
I wasn't here.
Oh, okay, so you're off the hook. You're off the hook.
I'm saying all of y'all because I wasn't here.
No,
It's probably me.
Yeah. So supposedly Christopher saying Broom Boy is Jar Jar's apprentice. It could be. It could be.
We will have our revenge.
Yes, he will. He's going to kill you. No, but honestly, guys, I really do believe she is force sensitive. Again, like, and it's like I wonder, and that's why I'm kind of like, when is the show really truly gonna? And I'm not saying it's not gonna pick up, but I'm just like, when is it gonna catch more heat? Because again, we're just getting them, like they're stopping on a planet, kind of going back to what Blake said. Omega's just kind of always, and I get it. That's beautiful character development. Beautiful character development where you're explaining her story of, I get it. She's, again, we're learning that she's a kid. She's going to get into her little troubles, her little scuffles. But at the same time, it's like, okay, when are we going to start hitting home? Like we saw in the trailer, the decommissioning of, the battle droids. You got to see them in the Outer Rim or the Unknown Regions. It's like, when are we going to see that? Because again, we're going to, coming up on episode 5 this week. So it's like, when do we start going to that territory? When do we see Rex? When is this all going to happen? And it's like, what's Rex doing? That's one of my thoughts. Like, what do you guys think? Like, I have a feeling that Rex is out there, like rounding up the boys, rounding up the cavalry to possibly save, those the clones that are on Kamino.
What they're doing right now is they're bringing all the players to the table.
Yeah.
And then I reckon maybe 5 or 6 onwards, we're going to have all the players there. And we're going to go for it up until 16. I think that's what they're going to do. So obviously it's only kind of half hour, 40-minute-ish kind of episodes, depending on what.
27 minutes.
27 minutes. I thought tonight's was really fast, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was
I feel
so fast.
I watched it twice because it was so fast. I was like, oh crap, I'm going to watch it again.
That's what I said to Carter earlier on. I was like, I put it on. I was eating dinner. And I was like, oh, damn, it's finished already? What?
Yeah.
And it was like,
the moment you got to the first bite, it was done. It was like, oh, damn, I finished my food.
Pretty much, But no, they're definitely bringing all the kind of players to the table. They're introducing everyone for the rest of the series. It's definitely starting to feel that way, especially now we've got Fennec, and that's going to be a major player for the rest of the series.
Oh, okay. So I have one for you guys as well. Do we think like possibly if Phoenix Shang is not, if she's not with if she's not hired by the Empire or the Kaminoans, like, is it one of those things where maybe Boba wants her?
Oh no, I would completely am convinced that she was talking to Boba on the phone. Like that last time she was talking to her, it's Boba Fett. It's Boba Fett on the phone. It's on the other line.
Yeah.
But now I'm interested because at this point, Boba had to have been a
teenager. He's a teenager already.
Or like an older teenager. Like he has to be like older than before.
Yeah,
it would be just a few. But still still teenager. Under 20.
I mean, even in Clone Wars, he was already running bounties. And remember, he had a Saj on his.
Yeah, he had a Saj.
I want to say this already. So for Star Wars, like, if there's one thing you notice in a lot of Star Wars is, it's a very it's a parallel story, right? Like you see parallels in almost everything, right? Like like even today, I was years old, right? When I realized, like, if you look at Fennec and Boba, there was Jango and Zamwazel, right? Yeah. And like you're like it jives, right? Because it was like that was his little like partner, and then like so like there are parallels so much in Star Wars, and so I don't think it's gonna be full on that Omega is gonna be like a Jedi, but I think that there is some Force sensitivity there. Like I said, I think it is the groundwork. So in a way, it is just kind of like Mandalorian 2.0, like even like almost like the landscape of it feels like it, because like
it really
the ship keeps breaking down, and like
that's what I'm
and it's awesome. We're here for it, it works obviously, but I think very much like that's the way they bridge these stories is like the Force. I love that it hasn't been Jedi. I mean, I would love to see Vader at some point or something. You know, just some Sith.
That's the last episode, bro. That's the last episode.
Pumping for the Sith in my life, but I really do like the fact that this is just like a, you know, it's in its own bubble.
Yeah.
But like I said, you can always count in Star Wars. There's going to be somewhat of a parallel because it's been in everything, right? Like there's the story of Rey and Han Solo. There's, you know, Grogu and Din, and then like, you know what I mean? There's this story now. So like we can kind of probably like somewhat piece together what this story is going to be. They're after her, you know. Obviously, like more than one person I'd say maybe is probably after her. But I think the best thing about this is just the unknown of who we can expect in this series, right? Because like with Mando, the first season was like we didn't hear about anybody from anything that we knew, right? Like it was just like, and that was the great part about it. Like we didn't, it was just like,
except for the stormtroopers. Like, we see stormtroopers again.
I know.
Yeah, and then in the second season, it's like, oh, you know, now we have, you know, all these Mandos. We have, it was great, right? So I think that this show is doing great in that like we are going to like less traveled planets and like, you know, I don't know. It's just I dig it. I dig it. And so far it's good. Today's episode was kind of like.
And you know what's funny? Really, I'm surprised because I mean today you had more action. So I thought if anything, I thought you would have liked it, bro.
Bro, no. At one point of this episode, like it happened so quick that I was like,
"What?
What even happened on it?" Like I was like, "It's over." I was like, "Damn!" But it was good. Like I said, they haven't had a bad episode yet. But
I would rate it, if I'll be honest, if I had to rank it for me, my personal opinion, I would rank it a 4. It was a 4.
This was probably to me, this was like the most boring one in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree because again, it's like it's still just that same story of like, you know, it reminds, like you said, Mando 2.0. It's literally similar where, you know, they're out to get Omega the same way they were out to get Grogu, and it's just like, you know,
Omega.
I'm sorry, Omega. Omegle, not Omegle, Omega. From my United States people here, we know.
Yeah.
Well, Sam, you might know do you know what Omegle is?
Omegle?
Sam, real quick before you say that, bro,
I've heard of it, but I don't actually know what it is.
Sam, can you go ahead and do Rob's sign out tonight when we get out of here about, you know, when you subscribe? Please, bro, show them how you say it because that's my favorite. So when we sign out tonight, it's up to Sam to do it. Okay.
I'll endeavor to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it might be. Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah, no. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, I thought today's episode was okay. You know, again, I just see they're really pushing that whole thing with the Mando thing, and it's worked for them. Listen, I mean, whatever. Don't stop what's not working for you. You know, keep going, keep following that same remedy of Mando, because again, it is Filoni behind the scenes, and it's working. You know, it's totally working from Omar. Like I'm just waiting for the plush dolls for freaking Omega.
I'm going to Hollywood Studios this Sunday. I'll let you know if the merchandise is out.
Oh, let me know, girl. Let me know.
Yeah,
honestly,
I mean, I will say there are 3 things I liked in this episode, mainly, and it was number 1. It was obviously Fennec. Was my highlight to me. Second was I also loved Pantora. I think Senator Chuchi from Pantora was one of my favorite senators in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Like her whole story in Clone Wars, I love so much. So when they said we were going to Pantora, I'm like, thank God, because the only planet we saw from Pantora was the uninhibited land that was inhibited. But and we saw the whole battle. But I was like finally wanting to see like where Senator Chuchi came from, and that was something that I really wanted from Clone Wars, and thank God they had it in Bad Batch. But of course, I also liked oh my God, what was my third thing? Fennec, Pantora, and Echo's lines. That line he said, he goes, "I'm worth more than 2,000 credits."
That was
that was my favorite. Because I saw that in the female in me. He's like, "Yes, know your worth."
Yeah, I totally agree with Rob. Like for me, it's the least favorite episode. But the funny thing is, it's probably going to turn out to be one of the most important episodes in terms of plot.
Yeah.
You know,
that's for sure.
I think for me at least anyway, that's gonna, because that always happens. It's always like that one sucked, and then you realize like, oh wait a minute, that one's actually the whole point of that episode. You know,
the character development goes such a long way, guys. When you have to pay attention to that, because that is so crucial and so key, and it just makes such a difference. And it's, you know, again, you have to pay attention to those small little episodes, but they matter. They definitely matter. Just when you thought it wasn't big, it had a lot more meaning to it, you know. So I don't know. I guess we have to wait and see. And I do have to ask before we talk about something else, guys. Did you guys like the music for the little trailer I put out today? I don't know if you guys know where that was from. I know Sam does because we've been talking about it all week. Does everybody here know what the song that I put?
Was so planned.
No, nobody knows.
No one.
Was it like WWE
Play it again.
or something?
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Wait, guys, play it and see if you know where it's from. Victoria, do you know where it's from? I see you shaking your head like, do you know? Or
Is it WWE, the Generation X?
yes,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that. I don't.
Yes.
WWE.
So good,
I
man.
wasn't allowed to watch
Awesome.
wrestling growing up, so nah.
I love
Thanks
that.
for rubbing it in, bro.
no, I know, bro.
Yeah,
Listen,
I wouldn't watch a WWE. I would watch lightsaber fight duels instead. So
I mean, listen, I would too, but again, I mean, this was like what D-Generation X was like the 90s right there. So I mean, like that was the itch right there. Sam knows what I'm talking about. That was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Dude, I only ever knew like the
I
really
didn't
popular
too.
ones, like The Rock, like, you know what I mean? And then I'd be like, kids, like, I legit, my parents were like those crazy Christian parents. They're like, you can't watch wrestling, especially because you had homeboy doing the. That was a no go in my house. So then when kids would ask me like, do you watch wrestling? I'd be like, yeah, I love The Rock. Like, you know, like this is the most popular one. But like,
and then like 5 seconds later, they're like, bro, The Rock is like making movies. He's not
Yeah, right.
WWE anymore.
I'm just like, yeah, you lost me. You lost me.
See, Christopher gets it. He gets it. Break it down. No, but no, that was awesome. I want to keep that as like the theme song. I thought that was pretty cool. It's like a good hype song. But
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, let's talk about it. I know you guys are probably happy about this. We know that my man does he does the Clone Wars, does Mandalorian. How excited are we for Dave Filoni finally getting promoted? How
deserved, well deserved.
We gotta clap it up for this man.
He's the number one Star Wars fan. Has been trained literally
Yes.
under George Lucas himself. He did. I honestly cried for him. Like I was crying for him because I think with me, Dave has been such a great influence on my life in regards to Star Wars, in regards to film, in regards to producing in general. And like when I remember meeting him at Star Wars Celebration back in 2012, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, this guy, like this random producer, like and director, like no one has really heard of him just yet." But he like has literally been under George's wing this entire time. I'm like, that who else?
Yeah,
is like the perfect candidate. So I saw that and I was just like, well deserved. I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
A promotion for Dave is a win for Star Wars, man.
In general,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure, 100%.
The thing is, it had to happen.
Yeah.
And it actually, for me, it had to happen sooner than it has, because I think
I
he's definitely proved over time that he not only just gets it, and he, number one, he services the fans. He does a lot of fan service, right?
Yeah.
He not only gets it, but he knows how to.
Oh no, we lost. Oh, there. Are you back?
Me?
Oh, there you go.
You cut out for a minute.
For a minute, yeah.
Oh, damn.
What are you,
This better
Robert
not happen
De Niro? He's
again,
like,
man.
"You talking
Like,
The wizard juice at it again.
Yo,
talking
stop
to me?
drinking that wizard juice, bro. Put it down, bro.
no, I was just
Control,
saying.
Papa.
I was saying, like, I think he gets it. He services the fans, and he has done for a long time. But he knows how to kind of get us in the right way. Like, he knows how to just kind of stick that knife in so far, in terms of just breaking our hearts. Like with Ahsoka, for example, was kind of the biggest one. And like things are only looking up from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
He is the number one fan.
Yeah, exactly. He's the number one fan. Yeah.
He is the definition of a number one fan. No, I mean, I'm excited. I mean, I think it was a long time coming because the crazy part is they've been talking about this for a while. Kyber Daddy says he knows how to sprinkle fan service without overdoing it, and he does.
Yes, he does.
I definitely agree with that. He does it so good that it's not too much, you know. Because it's like, for example, we got Ahsoka. Like we didn't need too much Ahsoka, but we got like a good amount of Ahsoka, you know. And I thought that was perfect. I'm just saying that because again, that was like really big fan service. And Luke, I mean, my gosh, the Luke episode. I mean, for real. That was like, the biggest fan service. But again, you got like, I would say like a good like 10 minutes of it, because that was literally like that end. That's all you needed.
I still get emotional when I watch that.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
dude. No, I was like, it's my hero, dog.
And it was
He did a lot for the fans. Like he does a lot for the fans.
Right when
Literally.
she was like a single X-wing, and I was like, oh my god. I was like,
I was exactly the same. I was like, oh my god, and my girlfriend's like, who is it? And I'm like, you don't know?
Only the true fans knew that.
Yeah.
The
What?
true fans, man.
I like couldn't. That was, and then I had to watch it again because I didn't remember anything because I was so like shook. I was like, I have to watch it again because what?
My wife had no idea what was going on because I was just like gripping my couch, just like dead silent, just staring.
You don't even know,
Are you
babe.
Are you having a heart attack? And I was just like, I might be. Like, I don't know. I've got to see what color that man's lightsaber is. And then I was like,
Yeah.
I think
oh
Sam
my
was
God.
mentioning this. But like Dave also, people didn't give Dave enough credit back in the day just because he was doing Clone Wars, and people were just like, well, we're only here for live action. Like, you stay in your animation realm. But then like he blew everyone's mind in Mandalorian. And he's done live action things before, but Star Wars wise, Mandalorian blew everyone out of the water. And I think that was the validation that every Star Wars fan needed, was a Mandalorian. They're like, we can trust Dave Filoni.
Yeah, and he did.
Go ahead, Blake.
He did such a good job of bringing in non-fans of Star Wars as well. Like, you didn't need to know anything really about Star Wars, and like my wife loves The Mandalorian. She like thinks I'm weird and nerdy, but like she watched that with me because she was like, "Oh, this is cool," you know. I think that was a really good thing on his part as well, bringing in people that didn't know anything about the fandom.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with that. I feel like as far as Mandalorian, that was like the bridge to bring so many people that were like so skeptical about like Star Wars, and they start watching it. You know, because some people, they don't like the lightsabers, they don't like the Force, they don't, they only like little bits of it. They like more of like the clone, the bounty hunters, like the badasses, you know. So it's like, I feel like that bridged so many people. Because I mean, for instance, I have friends that, dude, they hated Star Wars. They watch Mandalorian, and now they're like, all right, what movie should I start with? I'm like, all right, I'll guide you through this. But Mandalorian is what like stepped them into it. And plus, like, when Mandalorian came out, like, dude, that was such a hype on social media. Like, it was like watching Walking Dead again. Like, you couldn't go a Friday without it getting posted, somebody like losing their mind. So like people were just like all over the world, like, all right, I'll see what this space wizard juice is about, and they start watching it, and they're like, all right, this is the best thing in the world.
That vodka and blue milk, homie.
Jose also said it right. Jose worked on Dave Filoni was the creator, like started Last Airbender, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that either.
Oh my God.
That says it all right there.
He was the number one. He was the director for Avatar, and then left Avatar to do Clone Wars. And I remember that so freaking well. And then of course, I think what I was getting nervous was when I started watching Rebels. I had a hard time getting into Rebels. I know Dave also worked on the show, but then I was just like, Mandalorian just out of the water. I'm like,
that's the thing. It was such a gateway show.
Oh yeah,
you know, it really was. Like when I met my girlfriend, like she was like, "Oh God, he's a frigging nerd." You know? And then like the Mandalorian came out, and I've spoken about it before. Like my parents, my mum's a massive Star Wars fan. You know,
that's awesome.
Just quickly going back to the Luke scene in the Mandalorian, like, she cried. I kept that under wraps because she was coming down here for Christmas to stay with us because we had another lockdown round about Christmas as well. So she lives on her own, so we said, "Let's just come and stay with us," because you don't want that. So we put that on, and I was like waiting for her to get to the final episode for so long, like 3 days. And she just started bawling, man. She started bawling, and I started bawling. And I was like, "Oh my
Hug me,
But
son.
like,
Yeah.
this is the thing, like, you know, like it's such a gateway show, you know, and like it's got my girlfriend. Like, I wouldn't say she's heavily into it now, but like she was like, when's the next season of The Mandalorian out? And I'm like, oh, soon, I think. Book of Boba Fett's coming out soon.
Dude, I
And she's like, when is it? I'm like, I don't know, like October, December, or something like that. She's like, oh, I can't wait for that. And I'm like, what happened to
Dude,
you? Are you
even
the
that,
same
they were
person?
bold enough to finally bring back Boba. I mean, that gets overlooked because of Luke, but like,
Dude, that
bro,
was
Yeah,
insane.
yeah.
people have been waiting
Yeah.
for Boba Fett for
Yeah.
years. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, you know what?
Good
People
Boba
say-
Fett too.
yeah,
dude,
people are
when you
like,
started
no, I don't
cracking
think
helmets.
Yeah, they're like, people are like, I don't think
I got
Mace Windu's
goosebumps right
alive,
now.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, if Boba
was like-
Fett was alive, my dude Mace, he's probably still out there. Like,
It was
Hey,
like,
dude,
so
he's gonna
bad,
come in
so-
Bad Batch, bro. Macy's coming in Bad Batch. I'm calling it right
that'd
now.
be
Nah.
so sick.
I said that 2
Yes.
weeks ago.
Well,
and I was like, it's
I don't
totally
think it would
gonna come
happen,
to
but
Bad
that's
Batch.
lit.
You
Nah,
think
it's gonna happen.
you think Mace is coming in Bad Batch?
Season finale, yes.
I don't
That would
think
be
so.
amazing.
Yeah.
It would be good. It would be cool, but
I just like the fact that he said it. So I don't even know if I believe it, but I'm just gonna
yeah,
go
I know.
with it.
I love it. I mean, I love it. I've said it before. I mean, I just, it's to be honest, if it is, let it be the last episode, like what you said, and let it be the fight with him and Vader. Let it be
Yes.
the fight with him and Vader, or like where maybe like again, and these are my two theories. I've said this is a theory I'll mention too. Like going towards Kenobi, I would love to see it because we know that Obi-Wan is supposed to leave Tatooine now. That's what's being said. He doesn't just stay there anymore. He's supposed to leave. I don't know if you guys know that, but he's supposed to leave, and it would be dope. This is just a theory. It would be cool to see like if Obi-Wan goes to see Mace on a certain planet, right? And like let's say, because again, we know that he hasn't seen him in years. But what if like Vader feels him, right, and says he goes to a certain planet where Mace, like where Obi-Wan was, but it ends up being Mace, and then they end up fighting there, and it ends up being Samuel Jackson, and he kills him there. Dude, that would freaking be an awesome way to bring him back. Like just for a scene in Kenobi, like that would be so dope.
Yeah.
So dope.
Definitely think we're going to see him at some point.
I think
It
so
has to
too.
happen.
Yeah.
The
I
party's
agree with
not
that.
over.
Yeah.
But
Do you know what,
I don't
makes
want.
me think that we're going to do that is because Sam Jackson like teased a couple of T-shirts and then went quiet.
So, I don't want to be the negative Nancy, but I am a Sith Lord and I rock with those negative vibes.
Damn it, Sam.
I'm just gonna say, fade in. So, what do we think is gonna happen with that lady?
With
You
who?
think that she's just gonna bow out, Kathleen Kennedy? You think that this is really just it, or what do you think? Because to me, she's the real life Palpatine, homie. Like she's gonna stay there with her
I don't-
grip on it until
I don't.
she
You know
don't,
why? You know why I say I don't think, and you guys could comment. I don't think she's gonna bounce because the shows are what's gonna save her career. That's what's gonna. And I've told other people this. I've had conversations where people are like, oh no, they're gonna let her go because the movie. For those of you who don't know, the movie still made a lot of money because again, not everybody. You didn't know what episode 7, 8, or 9 was gonna look like, so everybody freaking went. Just because 8 did bad, or I'm sorry, not that it did bad, but people didn't like it. It doesn't matter. They still hit their mark. They still hit their mark. And
There's a
guess
market
what?
for it.
And yes, and listen, and again, I've had conversations. There's people who like it, and there's people who don't. And listen, I'm admitting it again, and I'm not knocking for people who do. I wasn't a fan of the sequels, but again, I'm grateful for them. I'm still grateful, and will I watch them? Yes, I will. I'm not gonna be one of those people who say, "Oh, because I don't like them, I'm not gonna watch them." No, I'm still gonna watch them because it's Star Wars. It's still Star Wars, and there's a story there, So listen, I have no problem. Do I think that she's gonna stay? Her ass is staying. Like again,
yeah.
go ahead.
I think Kathleen Kennedy. So she's kind of pulling what Bob Iger is currently doing right now. And if anybody does not know, with Bob Iger, he's been the CEO of the Walt Disney Company for years. And then obviously, when I was employed by them, he was our the main head honcho of our corporation.
Did you ever meet him? I'm sorry. Did you ever get to meet him?
I didn't meet him, but I met a couple of the other Disney execs that would come by to the park sometimes, and you would see them just down in the tunnels and stuff like that. And by the tunnels, I mean underneath Magic Kingdom.
Pay us more money.
The amount of notes we all dropped around here were like just a pay raise, 50 cents.
That's it, just 50
nice.
cents. Come on, man. Come on, pay us more money.
I need to pay my rent. But Bob Iger was literally he announced 2 years ago, literally actually before the pandemic, he was leaving the Walt Disney Company. He goes, I'm retiring, I'm bowing out. This was great. It's been fun, but now I got to go. And then all of a sudden they announced his replacement, Bob Chapek.
Bob Chapek, yeah.
And then the pandemic hit and everyone was like, we need you to come back. So I think Kathleen, if anything, if she does decide on leaving, she's not going to actually leave. She'll still be a part of Lucasfilms in an executive way. And she'll always stay around until like she literally decides to actually retire. But she'll be pulling a Bob. Like Bob is still, regardless, Bob is currently still the CEO. He actually did take his position back. But when Bob officially does leave, he's still on the executive board for the Walt Disney Company. That ain't changing. Yep. He has he literally has a lifetime membership. And so Kathleen Kennedy's going to have the same exact thing. Like she'll have a lifetime membership of being on the executive board for
a lifetime membership. I'm sorry,
bro.
Just come in. You're good. You got.
She doesn't pay any dues.
She learns how to soul. She does that essence transfer like Palpatine. She just puts her soul in someone else's body.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Oh god, she is the vitiate of the Sith of the company. That's funny. Oh man, maybe she's Minnie. Who knows? Maybe she's like she'll send it to Minnie.
Nah, bro, don't.
I'm sorry. Did you play Minnie? I'm sorry.
I did.
Do you dirty? I'm sorry. Okay, she
don't do my girl Minnie like that.
She'll be Daisy. There you go.
Yeah, you can do Daisy. That's fine.
Okay. We won't do that to you. But anyway.
I don't think anybody knows that I actually was a performer at Disney, which is why he referenced that joke.
Yeah.
So I used to be friends. Wink, wink.
Gotta love the House of Mouse, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't see her leaving. I agree with you, Natalia. Like I can't see her leaving anytime soon. And there's no need to. They're hitting their numbers. Grogu saved them. Mando saved them. I mean,
they got their Pikachu, bro. I always say that.
Yeah.
That's what they needed, and they got it. So.
And I don't want to sound all like capitalistic and stuff, but she's getting a paycheck. Like the paycheck she's getting as the executive of Lucasfilms is insane. Like, why would you want to give that up?
That's what.
Yeah, exactly. That was my whole point. I'm like
Bob goes to the bathroom, makes 5 times more money than I did ever in my 8 years in the Walt Disney Company. Like that's just how much money these guys are making. So like they know what they're in. They know, especially with all the TV shows coming out and everything they've announced. Like there's no way she's gonna be like, yeah, I'm bowing out now.
Natalia, you're making me question my life choices. Thank you.
I'd probably be a rich man if it wasn't for my lightsabers. I'd probably be a rich man. I'll just say that right now.
Listen, it's just look at it like this. I think we have everything. I think all the shows have been announced up until 2027, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think it's 2027. That's like the end of that timeline. She's not gonna leave, and I know her contract runs out this year, but they're gonna renew it. She's gonna stay, and it's like everybody that's like pulling for her to like lose her job. You're pulling for that, and it's like for the wrong reasons because she's not going anywhere. And it's like I hate it, and it's like
you shouldn't wish that on anybody.
No, you shouldn't. And it's no, because look at it. People are like, oh, well, she's gonna get fired and all this stuff. Like in one of the shareholders meeting, literally, they were like one of the shareholders was like, oh, well, is Dave Filoni taking over? And I get it. Everybody wants that, but no, Bob Chapek came out and literally said, maybe Natalia, you know what I'm talking about. At one of the shareholders meeting, Bob Chapek came out and said, he's like, no, she's not leaving. She's not losing her job. She is here to stay. So they're not even mad with her. And again, go ahead.
No, what people keep also forgetting is don't forget Star Wars is not just the movies and the TV shows and the books. Yeah. It's the theme parks.
Yeah.
Like you have to realize everything that is going to be opening in Disneyland Paris, Shanghai, Tokyo, Hong Kong.
That Paris one.
Oh my god, everything is happening that's happening for Star Wars at the theme park. She has to be there for. Like the brand new Galaxy Cruiser Hotel that's going to be opening next year.
I want to go. Take my money. I know it's like $900 a night, but just take it. I don't care.
900 a night.
I think so. It has to be.
Do y'all take payment in lightsabers? Because I got you.
It's like I have here. I have the two top what is it, font makers. I have Cased It and I have Kyberphonics. So you could take it. Here you go. No, but
there was rumors
Imagine just
they were
doing
going to open a
trade.
park. There was rumors a few years back that they were going to open a park down near London, but that would be pointless because there's one in Paris and there's a train that goes directly from London to
a Geo
literally
sound
through
font.
the
Did you
park.
see?
yeah.
You know, but when's Galaxy's Edge open up in Paris? Is it like next year? This year?
I
It's
think
whenever they they stop closing. They've closed
I
3
know.
times since the pandemic has begun, and it's been so disheartening and so
I
sad
know.
because I've had all my friends keep going back on furlough, and I'm just like, dude, I'm so sorry.
that's terrible.
France got they got hit so bad.
Yeah.
They got hit so bad with it, you know.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, I think the Galactic the Star Cruiser comes, I think, next year or end of this
Galactic
year.
Cruiser.
Yeah, I think it comes out. Yeah, this end of this year, beginning of next year. So I mean, I can't wait. I hope to see it. You know, I can't wait. You know, they're also saying. I know we've spoken about it here before about the real lightsabers. That's supposed to be a part of that attraction. How much that's gonna cost, I have no freaking idea. I have no idea, but I would love to see that. And you know, talking about things that got canceled. I think Natalia said that. Guys, how do you feel about Rangers of the New Republic getting canceled?
Hopefully it's just like on the shelf so they can figure out what they want to do with it. Obviously they have probably got their story, you know. Hopefully it's not like gone.
I mean, it probably might do what happened to the Bad Batch. Don't forget, Bad Batch was just an idea back in the Clone Wars days that they wanted to do, and then didn't end up making it into the story until season 7. And then look, we now have a new show. So I think Disney plans things very very strategically. It doesn't get canceled. I don't think it's gone forever.
Yeah, I mean, they did say that it is on the shelf for now. I mean, you know, it's canceled for now. And I said this too. I was talking to Aaron, and I mean, oh my god, I was talking to Carter and Sam about this. That
hey, it's Aaron from the Puck Store.
Yeah. Oh, that's how. Yeah. Hey, this is Aaron from the Pack Store. Yeah. Hey, this is Aaron from the Pack Store. Get your lightsabers. Anyway, no. So. Anyway, so what I was thinking is and this has been said before. Hera Syndulla, her name was mentioned in Rogue One as well. Like you could have went that route, and she's one of the best flight pilots in the galaxy at that time. Anyway, so I mean, to be honest, you could have went that route and. Possibly, to be honest with you, I don't think they canceled it because of the whole Gina Carano thing, which we don't have to get into, which I'm not gonna anyway. But
I'll be honest, I still haven't got a freaking clue what happened there.
Oh yeah, yeah. We don't want to. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that on this panel. We can do that
We're
all.
all friends.
You
We'll
guys
just leave it at
you
that.
guys can tell me later on.
I love y'all too much to get into that.
Yeah,
I
I don't want you guys to lose followers or subs. So, by the way, for whoever's on here, go follow each and every one of this individual here. Also, like and subscribe to my channel, subscribe to their channel. All good people. On that note, yeah. Anyway, so yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Hera Syndulla. I mean, as the leading role of that character, and it was spoken of. Oh, go ahead, Bella. I know you said
no. I was just saying, yeah. That would be incredible. That would be amazing if they could do that. That was all.
Yeah.
I was just excited.
No, I mean, like I said, again, she's to see her story and then possibly to see her son, for those of you who don't, I mean, to see Jason in that would have been freaking sweet, to see Kanan and their son, not Kanan him, but meaning Kanan and her, their son, that would be freaking sick because he would be a little bit old. They can make him a little bit older and maybe to see where his training goes. Who does he train with? Does possibly Ezra? I mean, these are just theories, but does Ezra train him? That would be dope. Ahsoka, but I feel like maybe Ezra. I would love to see Ezra train his son.
I think they need to clarify what happened to Ezra. Because don't forget, Ezra went off.
Well, no, we know that. We know
He's
that.
on
But
a beach somewhere.
yeah, no, we know that part. But I'm saying whenever that show does come back, because we know it's gonna come back after the Ahsoka series. So if it does come back, I would like to see, if Ezra does train him. You know what I'm saying? So that part, yeah. Because it's gonna be either way. Rangers of the New Republic was gonna be after the Ahsoka show anyway, so that took place after. So it would have been nice to see that Kanan appeared as Caleb in Bad Batch. Yeah, he did. He did a younger version of him, which we did talk about last week, which was pretty cool. Not last week, like 2-3 weeks ago, I think. Yeah.
Do you guys think they're going to pull something forward? Because there's now a gap there. There's a slot to be taken. You know, they're going to obviously want to try and keep things flowing in terms of the releases. Do you think they're going to maybe pull something forward, and then whatever they decide to do with the New Republic, maybe
Was Rangers live action or animated?
Live.
Live action.
live?
Okay, that's
Because
completely different
they
timeline
were
then.
building it up, I think, like with Cara Dune and like those X-wing pilots,
Yes.
right? Like
That was
that's kind of the
pretty
vibes
much-
I was getting from it.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah, the whole X-wing thing. Yeah, yeah.
I could see them replacing because if you only think because trying to think about it from like a film production standpoint, like to pull an animated series to fill that slot, that series would have already needed to been drawn out, like storyboarded,
Yeah.
and the episodes need to be like voice actors are doing their stuff now.
Yeah.
Versus like live action, you could basically pull something
You can do,
easier.
you can do that a lot quicker, can't you? With
You can do it a
live
lot
action.
quicker.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it was supposed to be live action, so we could maybe get something
Yeah.
live action either pulled forward, whether that's another season of Mando or Book of Boba Fett or something, I don't know. But that's just an interesting one because they're going to want to fill that gap. But at the same time, wasn't that one of the last ones to maybe come?
No.
Or was
No,
that
'cause there was
quite
no-
soon?
That was actually supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, right after Ahsoka, or it was supposed to be after Ahsoka, before Ahsoka. If I'm not mistaken. So I mean, that was the top show they were pushing for that because Gina Carano was like they were supposed to start filming after season 2 of Mando. So that was supposed to be on the come up, but because again, what happened with her, they stopped doing that. And it was funny because that's why I mentioned Hera because after they let her go, that was one of the talks in Disney that Hera was supposed to be that leading role for that show. But then obviously we find out now that it is canceled, which I'm kind of disappointed still because you didn't really need Gina Carano to do it. You didn't need Cara Dune, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, you could also just recast.
That's another.
I
thing.
mean, I like some people obviously like saying like, no, if this actress originated the character, keep it continuing going on. But I'm just like, in Hollywood, you've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
They've had no problem recasting somebody,
Yeah.
and then it ends up becoming more successful with the recasted person. So
You know what it is.
They do it in TV shows all the time, like, even over here, like kind of soap operas. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things where I think since Gina Carano was a touchy subject, I think that character they just don't want to bring back. That's the kind of vibe I got from that, you know, and not bringing her back.
I don't think so. I mean, I personally don't think so because I thought Cara Dune was an awesome character to see on camera as a female. I thought she was really, really strong and also just really just badass on camera. But so like just continuing that character alone,
Yeah.
it could be done, or it could be where they make where this gives Lucasfilms an idea to make Rangers animated.
Could do
Then
that.
at that point they can have anyone play that. And Hera would already being an animated character, they could just expand on that. Because obviously, I'm not gonna lie, I love seeing all the live action stuff. I can see myself getting tired of the live action stuff. So I like having a nice healthy balance of animated series and live action shows. So at least something like a balance. Because obviously we're getting Kenobi,
Yeah.
we have Mandalorian, we have all these other things. I mean, they're also talking about the new they're going to be filming the new trilogy at some point. So we all know that's going to be live action.
Should be coming out next year too. The new one. That was what's set to be. So
So like having a nice like vibe of animated and live action in the Star Wars universe is like ideal. But having too much live action then starts pulling like I don't know. Like we all saw that animated shows can really do so well. So
yeah. I mean that's a good one. You know, I don't know. I guess anybody can give an opinion on this. I definitely agree. For me, I'll be honest. I bring on all the live action. I feel like it's something that we've been needing for so long. Like we've had so many years of Clone Wars. I'm just like honestly bring in the live stuff. And not to knock you, Natalia. Like I definitely like agree with you. Like, you need a balance. Definitely need a balance. I just feel like for me, you know, it's been one of those things where Star Wars, we kind of gotten taken away from that live action for so long. And it was just like, now that we're getting it, it's like, oh, I love it. Like I want more of it, to be honest. I really want more, and I hope we do, as time goes. Because again, like one of the other shows that was supposed to be a thing was Lando. And that literally, that you don't even hear it anymore. Like I have no idea if they're gonna bring that back. If they're gonna still, they haven't even talked about it. I don't know if that's gonna get canceled. And I would love to see a Lando series. I really would.
That'd be super rad.
Oh, dude,
Very cool.
Definitely was looking forward to that one.
Dude, if Glover did it too again,
Yeah.
so sick, dude. That dude's a genius in general.
Yeah, I
Anything
love
he
him.
does, dude's a genius. So,
He is.
And he's a nerd too.
dude,
He's a
he's
Star
the
Wars nerd.
sickest nerd, dude. I jam with him heavy.
I love his music, bro. Especially,
Same.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know the song Saturday.
Yeah, I know I have all his records.
Dude,
everything,
I freaking love. That's like my favorite, like chill vibe song right there. And I think it's "This Is America." I don't care. I'll say it live. I love that song. That's
This dude just speaks a lot of truth of what's going on. So that's why I like him in movies too, because he puts his like heart and soul in whatever he does.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's definitely true. Talking about, like the I know we were talking about, I think, Zach, on your channel, we were talking about the whole Ahsoka show. I think it was your channel. We were talking about it, but it's like, what do you guys like, the whole thing with Ezra and Thrawn, like, first off, who do you think is going to be cast for that? Who do you guys see? Like, do we really think it's Mena Massoud, the guy from Aladdin?
That's what
He'd be the best.
He would.
Everybody
I'd
would
like
agree
to
to
see
that.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a really good fit as well, to be honest. I think, he looks like he could take on that role, just the way he looks. He's a really good kind of aesthetic fit for Ezra.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. And then it was like the other one too. Like I was so upset when I saw that video. I had posted it a while ago. When you guys know Benedict Cumberbatch?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love him.
He broke my heart, man. When he was like, "Who's Thrawn? Like what? What's a Thrawn?" Like I was like, "Damn, bro! Like I don't want to be dressed up in this blue ink." Like I was like, "Damn, bro!" But I mean, again, that could have been. He could have been fooling us. He could have just been drinking. Someone would Sam drink some Space Wizard juice. Could have been, messing with us.
Listen. Natalia is on the Space Wizard juice tonight, not me.
She's chilling. Listen, but she's chilling though. She's doing it gradual, bro.
She's chilling, man. I can tell that glass is nearly empty. That needs to get refilled.
No, it does. I mean, I do have some more, but
no, Sam brought a picture last time. Stop it. Sam brought a whole picture. So it's a difference, bro. A big difference.
I have a cold from at 5 a.m. I can't be getting on that level.
Oh damn! Yeah, no, definitely. No, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess we have to see what happens and where that show goes. And I would be excited again if he would have done it. One of the other things, I don't know if you guys heard this. I know I'm going to drop the ball now on this one. Brie Larson as Mara Jade coming to Star Wars. Let's talk about that, guys. Go ahead. Anybody could take the floor on this one. Go for it.
Keeper Marvel.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to see a lesser known actor.
And I want to hear 50-50s. I don't want to hear everybody say the same thing. I want to hear people actually. I want to see what you guys are really thinking. Go for it.
I will say this. So obviously my take is Keeper and Marvel, but at the same time, there has been actors that have done well in both the Star Wars universe and in the Marvel universe. I personally don't. I think another thing with especially all these iconic characters, I would like Lucasfilms to hire non-known actors to play those characters. Having Brie Larson coming in to play such an iconic character as Mara Jade, I don't like it because I feel like that role could go to somebody else and just make that person's career soar.
I appreciate that.
Brie already has a platform. She already has a career. She's done well as Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
But bring someone new from Mara Jade. Bring someone new that nobody would ever expect, and let that actress soar as Mara Jade.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You don't want to give Mara Jade a chance? I mean, Mara Jade, whoa. You don't want to You don't want to give Brie Larson a chance? You know what I thought would have been really good for that role? I'll be honest with you. And I know she's well known. but I think she would have done a really good job. Scarlett Johansson, I think she would have killed that role if she got it. I think she would have killed it.
It's funny you say that because I was going to say that a couple of days ago, and I thought, no, better not because people might get slapped.
No, dude. I honestly seeing her in Black Widow. I mean, I could see that because again, if you don't know Mara Jade, I mean, she really has like kind of gone down the line with the Empire, and then also too like with obviously being Luke's wife. Like she's very knowledgeable. She can fight and all this stuff. So I would love to see that. I think she would do such a great job with that. You know, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Like, I feel like she would play the part fine. The reason I wouldn't want to see her as the actress is because she's like everyone else said, she's like too well known to where you kind of sometimes you just see like this person that you think immediate about all the other roles they had. Prefer to see like a lesser known person, so you can really get to enjoy the character.
It's true. I mean, I guess it depends on the role because again, it's like, you know, you had Din, it was Pedro, so I mean that's a well-known actor. It works. I guess it just depends on how well they kill that role. Honestly,
I mean, Pedro did blow up as a Mandalorian though. Like people did obviously remember him from Game of Thrones, but like I will be very, very honest with you. Yeah. I did not know Pedro Pascal until he played the Mandalorian.
Same.
Yeah,
I knew of him, but yeah, I mean, I could see that.
Same thing.
And he's always been a supporting character too. He's never really had his own role.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that's another, like what Natalia was saying, like give someone like give someone a chance, you know, that will make them blow up, like Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal, Oscar Isaac, John Boyega, like all those actors from the sequels.
Daisy Ridley.
Daisy Ridley, like now she's blowing up. I mean, Adam Driver, don't forget, like Adam Driver was literally filming Girls. Like that's
literally every Star Wars character.
Literally, and then all of a sudden he blew up from Star Wars, and then now he's booked on almost every single of these movies. Now just films House of Gucci with Lady Gaga in Italy. Like
he is so wanted.
Pretty much every Star Wars character has been unknown except for like Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Ewan McGregor.
He wasn't like. Was he really that big?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor was known really for a film called Trainspotting, if anyone's seen that.
Yes.
I just knew him from Big Fish because I love that movie.
Which I can confirm is an accurate representation of my country. But apart from that, no, you're right. He wasn't really too known, but that's the only thing he was really known for.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson, obviously, like he was known.
And Liam Neeson.
Same to this comment.
What happened?
This comment has me dying because I do the same.
Yes.
Moff Gideon is Gus.
Oh yeah.
When I say Moff Gideon, I don't know if everyone's seen The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. That's what I see. I'm just like, oh, it's the senator.
Oh gosh, The Last Holiday. Oh my god, no, that's so funny. No, but I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those things, you know. I don't know. Like, I mean, I hope it doesn't. I mean, do I hope it happens? No, and I do agree with you. You know, like I definitely can see it where it gives somebody, a chance. Now, let me ask you this: what about Lars Mikkelsen reprising the role of Thrawn? You know, being the voice actor. Would you guys want that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That would be awesome. Yeah.
Continuity wise, yes.
Yeah.
But
in the live action though, like coming to live action as Thrawn.
We saw with Paul Bettany when he was the voice actor for what's his his Vision, but no, he is
Jarvis.
Jarvis. He was Jarvis's voice actor for the longest time, and they're like, hey, by the way, we want to finally put you on camera, and he's just like, are you serious? And then there you go, that's Vision. So it's happened before.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I mean, I would like I said, I would love to see more of that. I think that would be cool. And then the other one, I think we talked about it on the High Council, but I don't know if you guys heard about this. Daisy Ridley, coming back in talks with Disney. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
Yeah, coming to Mando season 3, and then also talking about a new trilogy with her.
Well, how does that make sense?
How does she even fit?
She would be around. I just don't know what she would be doing in Mando season 3. I have no idea.
Like, how far are they going to go with Mando season 3?
She would have to be a child
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Mando's set
Yeah.
like 25 years before
Well,
episode 7. So like, how does that work?
There could be a time jump from season 2 to season 3.
that's what I was gonna say. But then at the same time, what about the whole thing with Grogu and Luke? Like, you still have to kind of touch that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big jump
Yeah.
to go from
Do
there.
they though? Do they need to touch it?
They don't, but it wouldn't. The story wouldn't make sense. But where are you gonna jump towards? That's what I'm saying. Because again, it has been said that, and we've talked about it. They did talk about them doing a reboot using the Mandalorian as like the Iron Man of all the shows and the movies. And you know, we do know that they have unseen footage of Han, Luke, and Leia. So they are gonna incorporate that. But I just don't know how Rey fits into season 3. Go ahead. I know you guys wanted to go ahead.
Like, I want more Rey. Like, I want more of her story.
Me too. Yeah.
But I don't want a Mando season 3 because it just doesn't line up. I would like her to get her own show or something like that. But
After the fact, like
Yes.
after.
I mean, if
so
anything,
we can see
I
that beautiful
them-
lightsaber in action, please.
right.
I can see them bringing in her parents, or mentioning how her parents are involved, because obviously we know that her dad's Palpatine's son.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So having
Stuff like
that kind of
You know,
would be
and that's one of the questions I always had. Like, and we missed that. Who the hell is his son? Like,
bro, I saw that. I'm just like, this
Yeah,
came out of that.
like no, but
Yeah.
like let's be real. Like they like
There's
I'm-
talk that he's a clone too, of Palpatine.
Yeah, like I always wanted to know, like, did his son even have power? Like, what did his son bring to the table that he never was like mentioned?
They were nothing. They were filthy junk traders. They traded her for junk. What a pimp of a pickup line. He's like, "You're nothing. You're nobody."
But not to me.
But not to this guy, right?
Her
She was
face,
like, "Yo,
too.
let's go."
Her face too is like he's like she like blinks at it when he says that.
I will also say, when in regards to also asking characters from like the actors from Marvel to come to the Star Wars universe, the reason why I also think Disney is really not going to do it is because Marvel is doing so much with their own universe right now, TV show wise.
Yeah.
And they're already gearing Captain Marvel. Like it's the second movie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
So
Marvel.
they're trying to like jet set all this off, and I'm like, I think they're just gonna also stay within their own
yeah.
walks of like paths, and if they ever do intertwine, it's literally because
Please don't, though. Please don't.
like
I don't
please
want.
don't.
I don't
Like,
want. that.
Samuel L. Jackson is the only character that can come back and forth from Marvel to Star Wars, and that's it, in my opinion. And of
I
course,
could
John Favreau.
not agree more.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, that's it.
I think they're
Yeah.
going to go down the TV series route with Rey. I can't see another movie. I can't see another trilogy.
Mhm.
I think in this present kind of, and what things like The Mandalorian and Game of Thrones and things like Breaking Bad. I mean, Breaking Bad was a lot before it, obviously, but TV shows like the Breaking Bad really laid the foundations for where we are just now in terms of, because TV shows, especially with COVID, obviously, they're bigger now than movies. You know,
Yeah.
especially right now because you can't really do much. Well, you couldn't do much anyway. But at the same time, I can't see them doing another movie or trilogy. I think it's going to be a TV series, maybe a one-off, maybe two. I don't know. That's the only way that I can see it personally.
Mhm.
Daisy Ridley coming back, and maybe, like you said, Rob, getting Jason.
They owe it.
Yeah.
They owe it to Finn's character though to let that flush out too. Like, dude's a Jedi. Like, I'm a Sith. I don't even care about
Oh,
Jedi.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Yes.
dude.
I mean, tip the cap to him. I mean, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, like, to be honest with you, I'm hoping this is so. Going back to what you said, Sam, I honestly hope they fill in that void. Even it doesn't have to be on that timeline. Give me a show on Finn. I would love a show or movie on that dude. Oh, I just said my mic. But I would love to see something. He needs some fans. He really needs, like,
That's
they
when
need to.
he agrees to come back to Lucasfilm.
Yeah,
He's,
Yeah.
he was
he's been
out.
so
I-
outspoken with
Yeah.
what's
I
happened on
think
Star Wars.
I'll be honest. I think if Dave talks to him, and if Dave and Favreau, if they're a team, if they're what they are for Mando, I think you'll see that happen.
Dave and John are very up on with the diversity and inclusion on
Again.
their casting alone.
And-
so
And I'll always say this: look what Favreau did with Iron Man. look what he did. He was the one behind Iron Man. Iron Man was, all four of them were amazing. So if he brings that back, and in a sense of bringing like, John Boyega, I think there could be some things mended there, as long as he doesn't have to go through Kathleen Kennedy or any of the other bullies that are there. I'm sorry, I call them bullies because after what Pablo Hidalgo did, to my man Star Wars Theory, I don't appreciate that. That was just wrong, So I think that if they go that route, they will be fine. Again, there is, look at Daisy Ridley. At one point, she wasn't really happy with them, and the fact that she's in talks, and it's been confirmed that she's in talks with Disney on reprising her role as what, I have no idea, but
yeah,
it goes to show that, again, number one, money talks, and wounds can be healed. Those wounds can be healed, and honestly, that's a great thing, because that's something that I would want to see. I would be happy to see these guys come back, because they're one of the most upsetting things is like, we all, I think we all love the OTs, right? I mean, I'm a prequel kid, but I love the OTs.
Yeah.
But how family oriented were the OTs? They were all together. It felt like you were going on that epic journey with the fan. They were always hugging. They were always just cheerful, spriteful. And it's like in the sequels, you didn't get that until episode 9 that they were all together.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking. I'm not saying I'm not knocking whoever likes the sequels. What I'm just trying to say is that there is ways to fix things. You know what I'm saying? There's ways to go about it where you can bring those characters back and make them even more than what they were in the sequels.
And I would say this too. Like, okay, let's get Rey again, right?
Right.
Give her some personality this time around, right? Because that's what was so great about Rey in The Force Awakens, right? She was just so like bright-eyed, right? Like the reason we love Omega, right? Like that scene, like I didn't know there was this much green in the entire galaxy. Like you had something there.
Parallel.
You loved Rey in that first movie, and then it's just like in The Last Jedi, you just like she just became like your stereotypical, god tier, main character. There wasn't really much development for her after that point because there was just so much like in the air. So like I think, and the thing that they haven't ever done is like in between the original trilogy and the sequels, like we got the First Order like after, because it was just kind of assumed the Empire just disbanded, whatever. Well, we're seeing through Mando and all that, they never really go away, right? Like just because Sidious is gone, there's still a war to be had. Like there's still like people and like other evils. So like I think that there's still a story there. Like Finn, Finn and Poe being high ups in the Republic or Rebellion or whatever they call it now, and the remainder of the first or final or whatever order, the millionth order, whatever it is.
The millionth order.
There's more to it, and this is a storyline I was thinking of just like in my own head, right? Because I want to think about what would happen after that, right? And like, what if Rey did start to like form the Jedi, order again, right? And
what if she picked back up where Luke left off?
Yeah, like what if we do have, let's say even a Grogu survives, right? And Grogu's a master, like somehow he survived through all that, right? And he's just been hiding.
Can he talk like Yoda though?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So like imagine that. And I know this is totally out there, but that's what we're doing, right? We're nerding out. So like what if Rey really did like her and Finn start to like, Finn has like almost like a dual role of like he is a general with them, but like also he's Force sensitive. And so like Rey is almost telling Finn, like, because Poe's still dealing with the remainder of the First Order, right? And he's like, well, we need the Jedi to like almost pick up like a Clone Wars-esque, like we need you. And Rey's just like, no, like we're not going to do that again. Like this is just going to be, like this is just going to be this is where we have failed before. The Jedi are just going to be focused on just being the Jedi. And then like that causes conflict between Rey, Finn, and Poe. You know what I mean? And then
I like that because what's funny? Luke knows what was wrong during the Clone Wars. Like he knows. It's been foretold by Obi-Wan and him having the Jedi text, the books. I feel like Rey would know, agreeing with what you're saying, she would know what path to go down.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd love to see what Luke did wrong in his, because obviously like you get the tones of like Luke got arrogant, right? Like, and it would be easy. I'm the son of Vader. I toppled the Emperor. I brought Vader back to the light. Like his arrogance grew, obviously, and then they say that like that's what made him essentially fail is like, you know, he became that legend, and then at least in that continuity, you know what I mean? That's not maybe what we all feel about him, but in that, you know? And
like,
so
I think what also people have to remember is don't forget what Yoda said in The Rise of Skywalker, because don't forget Yoda came in and blasted that tree and said everything that was in those books you already know. You didn't need to tell you this. So I think if anything, Luke failed by going by the text, trying to rebuild the order, and on top of that, you also have the whole. We've seen it in comics, because they have the whole like Rise of Kylo Ren comic series.
I love that series.
Yeah,
it's a great series.
And you just see obviously what went wrong with Ben Solo from the get-go. So now with Rey and Finn, I think if anything, their turmoil, what they might, if they ever end up doing a show or end up doing a movie, their biggest thing is going to be like, well, Rey was taught by Luke, Finn was not. Finn had been Force and Leia.
Yeah.
Well, technically, Finn was never taught Jedi or like taught anything Force-wise by Leia. At least we didn't see it on camera. At least it was never spoken about. So it's kind of like they're coming in with two different types of mentalities of learning. Like Rey already knows something, so is Finn gonna like learn on his own, or is he gonna really just rely on Rey to be the teacher? And like, how is that relationship gonna go? On top of that, we still know that Finn's in love with Rey.
Finn is a what?
Yeah.
Finn's in love with Rey, bro.
Rey.
Yeah.
Total Rey simp.
Come on, man. What can't you say that we can't know about? It's just a secret. I gotta just tell Rey, you know.
Yeah, that kills me, bro. I'm always like, what did he want to say?
And he goes, right now. Like, you want to do this right now?
Like,
give us a deleted scene, something, please.
Yeah, you know, I was disappointed in that. Like, dude, like we literally and that's one of the flaws. Like, you know, shout out to another family member here at the High Council, Tatiana, which is What the Mickey. What's going on, girl? Thank you for coming and supporting. You know, that's one of my things as well. Is like, you know, we never got to know what Finn had. Like, we finished the movie and still didn't even know what my man had to say. Like, we're just supposed to just like let this go and just be like, oh, okay, well, it just went out the door because everything got saved and everybody's good and we can just go from there. Like, no,
we also.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
We also never got any explanation on the stormtroopers that bailed, who all are obviously Force sensitive.
Yeah.
Oh, not
so like a show.
What's her name? Continue, Blake.
Yeah, I don't remember her name, but like a show on that would be cool if like Rey took them on all the stormtroopers that bailed.
Yeah.
You know when they're riding the horses and stuff. Like if Rey, if they brought her back and Rey started a new order with all the stormtroopers, I think that would fit in perfectly.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I just feel like John Boyega won't come back unless it's all about him, because of what we've seen. Because of obviously he's been so outspoken as well. I just kind of feel that he wouldn't come back unless it was like a dedicated show of some sort. But is Finn the type of character that is elevated in such a way that he would get his own show?
I personally
I don't know.
I personally think with John, because John's been very outspoken since the beginning.
Extremely.
He's been outspoken on Black Lives Matter. I think John would come back if, number one, the terms were on his terms that were a hella diverse cast, which means he cannot be the only. Like, there has to be more than one Black person on that cast. There has to be different types of LGBTQ plus transsexual, like anything. Like, he has to, like, there has to be a diverse cast. There has to be a diverse crew. Because just because you have the cast being diverse, the people behind the cameras got to be diverse too. Which obviously, like, Blake and I know this from being in film, and probably also Bella, like, being an actress. Like, it's a very white world behind the camera, which is completely fine. But like, to people that, you know, are very outspoken in front of the camera, they like seeing that behind the scenes too.
And that are of colored descent, they want to see more of, you know, their race. It's like me being Hispanic. I'm being real. I would want to be around, you know, and not to knock off, but I would look. I'll put it like this. For me personally, I would just want to see it diverse. If I see it diverse, I'm content with that, because I don't want it to just focus on one thing. I want there to be a message sent out for everything, which you got a little bit of that in The Rise of Skywalker. I'm not gonna lie, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about with the, you know, the horse scene. Yeah. So, you know, again, I'm all for that. I agree with you there.
But and it could be like it also could be where he would come back if someone if Finn was the main character and he's basically the face of that series. Also, I think he also would just want more development on his character.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't come back unless like they're actually saying like you're actually going to explain the story of him, because he was, you know, he I think he said it when he was on the when he was being hired for Force Awakens, when they did all the promo scenes and all the promo photo shoots. He's just like, yeah, like I'm here with a lightsaber, like looking at myself on Times Square, and then I saw the film. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I barely was in that shit.
Where was I? Yeah. And like but also just the fact that his character was like one of the most interesting. I loved them all. I loved everyone's setup in the sequels, just personally, like to each their own. But I loved like how it started with each character, and then it just like didn't. Like he is literally a stormtrooper that is like I mean, that is so cool. That's such a cool idea. And to see that switch and like the development and everything, and it just wasn't there. And it's like, like that is one of the most interesting things I've seen in a while. And I would love to see, I think Finn deserved better. I would love to see so much.
Ben Solo deserved better.
And Ben Solo.
I
think they could have
love you.
Like
yes.
to see that little bit of just Ben. I mean, wow, how much more did we want of it? How much? Like, let's be real. And I know all my Sith here, all my Jedi, we're all gonna agree. How much more did we want to see Rey with her saber?
Yes.
Just to get one freaking scene like that. That was terrible.
I don't have a Rey saber, but I have a Ben Solo.
Oh,
saber.
dude, did it come through? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this: the Kylo Ren and Adam Driver fans on the internet are number one, very very an interesting group of people, but at the same time very creative, because they did an edit.
You're talking about Reylo fans?
No. Not Reylo, like straight up Kylo Ren, Adam Driver, Ben Solo fans. Because they did an edit with a photo from Vanity Fair of Kylo Ren of Adam Driver as Ben Solo, and everyone's like, "We wish we could have gotten this."
Yeah.
Like this would have been the coolest thing to see on camera. And obviously that's definitely edited because Adam does not look like that at the moment. They definitely got him like younger or something, but I was
Ben
just like,
Swolo.
Ben Swole. Kylo Ren with the 8-pack.
Yeah. I know.
Oh my God,
that
that's
was
so
just
funny.
so cool and gone so fast.
I don't even know if Adam Driver would come back to do Ben Solo.
Yeah, I don't know if he would either.
I don't think he has a problem. I think he's fine with them, though. I don't think he had the
I think
problem.
he's fine, but I also he's very he's also that kind of actor that is all about moving forward with his career and involving like the characters he does with his own career. So right now he's doing more like advanced roles that he wouldn't have been able to do prior to.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, and it's and going back to the whole thing with Rey, so this was one of the other theories out there. I think I talked to you about this, Zach and Sam, and supposedly I didn't get to finish that part. They said that supposedly she's pregnant with Ben's kid. Let's get into it. Go for
it.
Force kiss baby.
Force, yes.
Force kiss baby.
Not even force kiss, force touch, bro. It's literally like
force touching. Just forced look, bro. Forced look.
Bro, was that even was there even consent involved? Like, I want to know what
for whoever's
Cancel
watching.
the kiss was the consent. That was it. Oh, that's so funny. I'm so curious.
And that's the thing. You can do anything with it.
Where did that come from?
So no, it's not a theory. So I think it's on. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Screen Rant, because that was one of the things they were talking about, was that since that she is in talks, like one of the things is because, again, they wanted to talk about her future, right? Like if she comes back, we can't go backwards, right? So, I mean, what would the future hold? Could she be pregnant again? Like, I mean, are they going to pull a Shmi? I have no idea. Shmi Scott, I don't know. That could be a thing. I don't know. But again, it could go that route.
But if people were mad about force healing, can you even imagine?
Yeah.
Oh,
Forced pregnancy?
Oh man.
Force. Oh no.
Hey, yo, real quick shout out. I just want to say Ryan Montoya, that's my best friend of like almost 20 years, you guys. So he's not in the community at all. He's just here to support your boy. So thank you. Thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, any
Thanks,
support
Ryan.
is great support. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And what?
I see a dog.
Oh yeah, it's my dog.
Oh, a dog?
It's my dog. Yeah.
My dog.
Oh,
Dito. He's
His
like
name
looking
is
at you.
Chewie.
He's literally looking at you like, yes, master. What can we play? Can we play? No.
His name is Chewie, named after my favorite
No
character.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Mine's
Wait,
Leia.
Blake, I'm about to say, Blake, you have a Star Wars named dog too.
I do, yeah. I'm bitter.
No, but I do want to say before we continue, it's always good to see family members or friends supporting others.
Come here.
So awesome.
Yeah, come here.
Maybe that's how Anakin was conceived. Ooh,
Mhm.
oh, I don't know.
You and
That
me.
was how that was.
Right.
I'm convinced that's how
Yeah.
it was conceived. Like there's
So I mean,
Yeah,
but like,
it's heavily implied as well, I believe.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, there we go.
Story was
But, like,
there.
how do you guys feel about that though? If she does end up having Ben's kid, like how do we feel about that?
Be
Half
an
of
interesting way to
me-
start a trilogy.
It is. It would be.
Yeah.
Half of me would be okay with it just because I know people are really over with the Skywalkers. They're like, we've had 9 movies as the Skywalker saga, and it's time to bring in new fresh faces and new fresh names. But
Does
I
Finn
also,
become the dad?
Oh my goodness.
Stepdad.
oh, look
But-
how cute
Y'all
that
are making
puppy
me
is.
want a dog so much. I have 3 cats and they're all a-holes.
Bro, we talked about cats the other night. We don't do that.
Benji's
But-
story about that cat was hilarious. Sorry, Natalia, but
You're good. But with Ben's kid, I mean, I personally would like the Skywalker lineage to continue. I don't want it to be the one featured.
I mean, I think it would be cool, to be honest, because obviously we know the last Skywalker in Legends is Kate Skywalker, which is in the comics and all that. So it would be cool to see that in a sense of, I think you could get a different story in the sense of like, okay, like we see, Rey train her, if it's a son or daughter, because obviously we don't know. And, maybe she does like a thing where she sacrifices herself and then like now the lineage continues, but through like the son or the daughter. And like, could you imagine maybe like Finn is the one who kind of like, if like, let's say Rey dies off, Finn ends up like being with the kid or whoever the case may be. I think that'd be cool. It would bring a different context to the table, if that makes sense.
True.
That'd
Okay,
be
I'm
interesting.
gonna find this actress. I mean, because
Oh.
it's the stormtrooper that also like left, and it was where is it?
Oh, the one that rides the horse too with the bow and arrow.
Anna?
Is that her name?
That's the character's name.
The character's name. Yeah, I would like Finn with her. I like Finn with her.
Finn with her?
No, because they're both force sensitive. Like they like that. It would be the same thing if Finn and Rey was to be together. They're both force sensitive people, but I feel like they also have a connection to the fact that they were both, taken as kids to serve in the First Order.
So do they go back, and does Finn go back and take those sabers that Rey buried, or does he make his own?
I really hope he does, because the second I saw those sabers go into the ground, I'm just like, do not tell me you just bury those 2 sabers in the Jordanian desert. Like, no.
Oh, come on. You Grievous is rolling in his grave trying to get those things. You know that.
What happened to all of his sabers? I'm gonna say if they want to try to like rebuild the Jedi again, just go to wherever he hid
Zach
all
has
those
them.
sabers.
Zach has all those sabers.
Zach has all the sabers.
He took them all.
Zach is the reason there's a coffee board shortage right now.
I got that Kylo on deck. I got that
Literally.
Ben Solo on deck. I
Literally,
got-
Zach was just like, the second he saw him die on Revenge of the Sith, he goes, I got to go and kidnap, and not kidnap, but rob this guy's house and see what
Hell
happens.
yeah.
And that's how his clutch
Finders
actually
keepers.
The moment, like what was it? I think he exploded or whatever. You see Zach like just run in, like, all right, I'm taking these, like they're mine.
like
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Like Mustafar hasn't even that scene hasn't started. He goes, "I'm gonna be out. I'll be right back, guys."
1 second.
Well, for those of you who haven't, I mean, again, if you haven't checked out Zach's channel, Darth Raven's Blades, please go check it out. I love his intro with the one where it's such a dope intro. I'll probably, you know what? I'm gonna pull it up here. I'm not even gonna mention it, but I want you guys to see it. You don't mind if I show Zach, right? Okay, guys, continue. Go ahead.
You have my consent.
Can I just say as well, Zach made a lovely tribute video to the boys.
Oh yes,
and
The
dude,
best of
we
the
love
best.
you so much. You
We
never
We
mind
got
me.
Cody Smooth Swing in the house, bro.
Cody
I did not come
Smooth
up with a
Swing.
name for Cody at all, bro. Nah, you guys are awesome. I love you
Dude's a
guys.
legend.
no, we appreciate you, dude. Yo, which was the video that you did? Was it the Graflex one? With the one with
Oh, with the
Obi-Wan?
little skit at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. I don't want to say. I don't want to jinx it. Okay. Here we go. This is like.
Oh, this was hilarious.
Oh no! What? Oh,
It's
okay.
so
Okay.
good.
I'll show this one. Too. You guys are in for a treat. This one was really. It was funny. It was good. It was funny and good. Give me 1 second, guys. What is going on right now? Share video. Give me 1 second. But continue on the raid thing. I definitely. Yeah.
Did you guys
I just-
read?
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
No, you're
No,
good.
I
You're
s-
good.
Sorry, I just didn't know. I just started to read the Rise of Skywalker novel. Have you guys read that at all?
Not yet.
I've
have not
listened
read
to
that
parts
yet.
of it on audio.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
I have to tread light waters with the Rise of Skywalker because I'm gonna cry every
I
single time I see it. So I just know, I have to be in a good mental headspace to watch it.
I totally. I'm.
Why didn't you like
for
my
that.
video, Rob?
I thought I did.
Oh.
I liked it because I gave it a view. I still watched it. So, all right, guys. For those of you,
Rob.
Exposed, homie. I caught
Oh,
you.
nice.
shh, we're watching.
Wow.
Don't ruin it.
Oh, dude, it's Ray. Nice. Big fan of your grandfather. Dude, no shit, it's Luke.
Oh shoot. Is somebody gonna take it?
Am I interrupting something?
Oh my god.
Nice. Look at his hat. I got a really good feeling about this. Dude. I mean, they're canceling people for less than this. Guess I'll do it myself.
That's so awesome, dude.
Dude, if you had a green screen, bro.
I know.
That's
That's the
wearing
next
hat.
investment.
Oh my god.
Dude, that thing is hilarious. By the way, like I said, guys, go like and subscribe to everybody that's here. Go follow them on Instagram. And also subscribe to the channel here because it is definitely a fun one. Man, that thing was so funny, man. But guys, so the other talk I know, like, let's talk about sabers now. Did everybody see the dark saber that came out at Galaxy's Edge?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I literally see Victoria, like, she was like, mm-hmm. I saw Bella, I was like, oh, so what did you guys think of it? Like, honestly. So I want to ask you, Victoria, what did you think of that saber when you saw it?
I was really impressed because like how are you going to do that, you know? Like it looks so different than other sabers and I think they really did it. I was impressed. I don't know.
Yeah. Bella, go ahead. I saw you wanted it.
I honestly, that reaction was because I have not seen it yet, and I was shook when you said it.
I'm so sorry. Can we all look at it together?
Don't apologize. I'm
Yeah,
so
man.
that's why I was looking
Pull it.
down because I was looking on my phone. I was like, what did I miss?
Pull it up, man. Like I'll
Here,
say
this
one
is-
thing.
This is a thick fun from Kyber Daddy.
Oh, like
That's that dark saber right there.
Oh man.
Dude, I love that thing. No, but like in all honesty, I mean, like, okay, so I mean, so Bella, you haven't seen it. For everybody else here who did see it, like, what did you think for Disney to bring that out, like accuracy wise, like, you know, like what you guys think in general?
For a Legacy Saber, probably one of the best Legacy Sabers they have, and I think Zach agrees. You know, because usually, you know, and we've seen it with the Leia, we've seen it with the Rey. The Rey one looks awesome, but the Switch is kind of meh.
Yeah.
You know, and there it is there. I mean,
they can't figure out how to do a thin neck to save their lives, though, bro. Poor things, man. Those things are like, this thick, bro.
And the thing
That's
is,
exactly
for a thin neck, it isn't exactly hard, you know. It's not hard to do a thin neck. You put the connector in and you feed the cable down through the neck, and that's really the hardest bit.
It looks good, though. I will say it looks pretty good.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so exciting.
It's cool.
I'd buy that.
I would too. I mean, I definitely think it's definitely nice. It's different than your average. Like, I feel like out of all the sabers, it definitely is the slimmest one that they have out there.
Yeah, it looks like.
I mean, wow. I mean, I definitely would buy it. I mean, for the price, what is it? 200, I think, for this one.
200 USD. Yeah, well, obviously plus tax.
On resale though, it's gone up in resale because it's sold out like the first day. It's sold.
Damn.
I was just going to say, actually, I think when they come back into stock, I'll need to help Natalia and PayPal her some money to maybe
I'm
go grab one for them.
You literally have until July, because after no lie.
That's right, you're moving, yeah.
I'm moving to Atlanta, homie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, but with the dark saber, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be very honest with you, just because I know Disney sabers. I feel like a saber company would do 10 times better with it. Like, just because my biggest thing is this: people don't realize this about Disney sabers, but they die pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like, people don't realize that you're actually supposed to take the batteries out of your sabers. Because if you keep them in them, they die. So there was one time, like, my personal saber kept the battery in the entire time, and then it died. And I thought I broke it. And the worst part is I couldn't take out the battery because it was built wrong at the bottom. So I had to take it literally to Hollywood Studios. And here's the thing: when I was a customer, I was blocked out for a year. I couldn't go to Hollywood Studios to get it fixed. I got my saber in October 2019. I couldn't get it fixed until August 2020. So I went in there and I was like, "This is not working. I didn't do anything to it, but I can't get the bottom part off." And they honestly thought I was lying. They were like, "Oh no, you can get it off." I'm like, "No, I've tried. I've even had the strongest guys and like in my apartment complex to help me get this. They could not get it off." So they ended up just giving me a brand new saber, but they were telling me, they're like, the batteries, if you leave the battery inside, it's gonna die. So unless you like frequently use your Disney sabers, like for cosplay, for for videos or stuff like that, like take out the batteries. And I just love how, like, with NeoPixel sabers and any other saber that's not Disney, it's just like built differently, so you don't have to worry about that. And so people buy these things, they don't know this, and then of course their saber dies, and they're just like, well, because I thought I just wasted $200. I was just like, I was scared I was gonna go to like Galaxy's Edge, and they were about to tell me that I was going to pay money again.
Oh my
and I literally looked at them saying, "I'm like, guys, I'm a furloughed cast member. Please don't make me pay $200." Just give me that. Give it back, please. They're just like, please fix it. And they said they literally had all the parts together. So they're just like, yeah, we have all the same parts. We'll just remake you a new one. I'm like,
oh, that's so
nice. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's just one of those things. It's like, and it's funny. Like, they're really not that like, even though like 200, yes, but like if you compare it to like, obviously, like, we see like the like the NeoPixel ones, like those are expensive, but it's like so worth the money, Like, you see all these sabers that are coming out, and it's like, and it's sad because I feel like, look, Disney is good for an introduction. Like, when you like don't know anything about sabers, that's the best way to go. Well, I wouldn't even say the best way to go, but it's an okay way to go. Especially like if you don't want your kid to like play with this, but it's like for like $200 more, you can get yourself something so much better that has obviously the two top font makers, K-Sit and Kyberphonic. You can get anything you want. I mean, Zach, if you can play something, or Or Sam, if you could just ignite.
I mean, the fact that you can have gesture control. Shout out to Sebastian. I don't even have to press a button.
Yeah.
And like I can turn it off just by doing this. Look.
The Pack Store, there's a place online called the Pack Store. They do a really, really good Darksaber. It has what they call their flight tech, which is basically it's a budget soundboard, but it's probably one of the best budget soundboards on the market, to be fair, in terms of it has like kind of hybrid smooth swings, so everything's nice and fluent when you move the saber, you know. And I think that's like $169 US, so it's cheaper than the Disney one. It looks like I'll pop a link to it in the private chat just now, but it looks real good. You know, the Disney one, I was impressed by the Disney one. I was very impressed by the Disney one.
Yeah.
But something like that, I don't know, Rob, if you can maybe throw that up. It's like $40-50 cheaper. You might have some shipping on top of that, obviously, but
it's sold out, right?
It's sold out at the moment, but they're bringing them back.
Okay.
I will also say, like, if they also, because I think the cool part about the Legacy sabers too, especially like with somebody like Ashley Eckstein, she came and signed all her sabers. So if this ever does happen, and Pedro Pascal just wants to make his way over to Hollywood Studios one day,
you would be so
and
happy.
just sign all the dark sabers.
It could happen.
It could. I mean, he's somebody. You know. I mean, I don't know how his. I don't know his personality or whatever. Like, but
he's
it would be
so chill.
He is. Oh, okay. So then, yeah. I mean, it could be one of those things. Maybe when everything opens up, you know, maybe he goes, signs all those, you know, the dark sabers, or even, you know, the guy. I don't know what his name is. The guy that plays Moff Gideon. Maybe he goes to and signs him. That'd be kind of dope too.
Yeah.
You know. Also, that way you guys can see it here. I ended up pulling it up here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's nice. I personally like it.
Aaron from the Pack Store made it. So
yeah. Hey guys, Aaron from the Pack Store here. Another live edition with the Dark Shadow Blade.
Oh, it's quite a well saber, you know, going out here selling it $149. Don't worry about the quid. We'll send it to you right away.
Yeah, has some smooth swing on it, and you know, you
I'm
do
not
all
gonna
that
lie,
stuff.
whoever was just talking, because I can't tell because everyone's moved to the side, but whoever was just talking sounds like Korg from Marvel.
That'd be me. Hello.
Literally how that Korg, like, well, here we are, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
it's funny
Darksaber?
because
Man.
we were doing that the whole. What was it? I think on Zach's stream, we were doing that the whole time.
The chill stream, dude. I was dying.
Oh, dude, it was just like we just literally kept dropping. Hey guys, I'm from the Pack Store. You know, like. For those of you who don't know who that is, this is Aaron from obviously the Pack Store. He literally like does all these YouTube videos and he just shows like the saber and you know like what it looks
I'm
like.
from the Pack Store. That's all he does.
Rob, I think there's a video at the bottom of that.
Oh, oh god. Okay, let me see if I can get it up.
This is for a different one, but I think.
What is up to Aaron from Pack Store?
That was perfect, dude.
Hey guys, Aaron from the Pack Store here, another live edition.
Hey,
I love
Rob.
that.
Yo,
Rob, show them the Inquisitor saber that I'm waiting for.
Oh, it's here, right? They still have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sold out, but it's on
I
there.
feel that.
No, it's not sold out. Shh,
I'm
we don't
up.
say those things.
I'm all just because, you know, I still don't have it, you know, so I just wanted to remember what it looks like, you know.
Yeah, right?
Look at that, guys.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so beautiful when I finally have it.
If you get it, if you ever get it.
I love
Hey,
how
don't you put that on us. We're getting our. Hey, Zach and I are waiting like 4 months.
Yeah.
You know what? It's gonna
Cody's
be
waiting for a hilt from them too.
It's
You
worth
too,
it.
Cody.
Dude, I've been waiting just as long as Zach for sure.
Oh, that's
Fun time.
Hate
Oh,
to do
yeah.
this for you,
Oh,
bro.
just
Hate to
rub
do this
it
for
in.
you, bro.
Just rub it in.
Oh, that thing is so beautiful.
Well, you got
Double-sided.
it, but that's the thing. You got it because you're obviously you're up area. You're out there. So U.S. they don't love us over here. We don't get anything from them.
Yeah, whatever.
No, that's a lie, man. That's a lie.
Quit flexing, Sam.
It's true. Aaron doesn't love us from the Pack. Aaron from the Pack Store doesn't love us.
Aaron from the
And
Pack
for the Pack Store.
Yo, he's so famous. We gotta get him on here. We gotta get him on here. If anybody knows Aaron from the Pack Store, please get him to come on, just so he can open the video just like that, and I'll be okay.
Hey, Blue Mamba, what kind of lightsaber is that you have? Are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is just kind of the Banshee from Crimson Dawn.
Nice.
And then next week I'm getting that Revan one in.
The LGT Revan?
Yeah.
Who'd you go through to get that by any chance?
Where'd you get it from, dude?
Dark Wolf.
Oh, Dark Wolf. Nice.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Dark Wolf?
Heck yeah.
Dude, their new Ahsoka hill is actually not bad. Like, I really like my
Yeah,
Ahsoka that I have.
I'm probably going to get that one empty and then replace
the core.
Yeah, the core.
Let me throw the gloves on because that one's too shiny.
Can I just
I'll
say
bu-
real quick?
I'll bust it out.
I have some.
We're going to pull out some gloves.
I have some news coming from Dark Wolf very soon.
Because Sam gets all those hot tips, bro. Must be nice.
Oh,
So,
you're famous, bro.
well, getting that way. But no, like
This is Sam from Dark Wolf.
no, like, Johnny and I talk quite a bit. You know, he's a good guy. I mean, Zach, you talk to him a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All of us do probably.
Yeah,
He just got married, so if he's ever watching this, congrats.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, he hit me up and he's such a great guy and so gracious as well. So yeah, hopefully the next kind of maybe week or two, we might do a live stream announcement.
Oh,
yeah, must be nice, bro.
I will totally have you on, Zach.
We can still see your screen, Rob. Just so you know.
Oh shoot,
he's leaking.
Dude's got all the clout. Jeez, no, I'm just kidding.
I wish.
Did anyone grab Rob's Insta password?
Yeah, I got it.
Right?
I'm on it.
Follow that man. Follow
It was Sam is my baby. 1, 2, 3.
I'll tell you right now, he ain't wrong.
He's not. No,
Like, that's my Ahsoka. I feel like that is like such an accurate one too. Like it's so compact.
Oh my
like
God, it's beautiful.
My boy's got the gloves on.
Yeah, I don't touch these.
Where's
ones
the love,
without
Sam?
gloves.
I don't get to go on that one too.
What are you saying, bro?
No,
I better be on
bro,
the
no.
live. I better be
You're
on
not
the
in the
live.
saber. You're not in the saber community, homie. You don't have a saber. Tell him, Balake.
$80, dude. $80.
Balake even has one.
No, that one's dope, bro. That's dope.
$80.
Dude, even Fandalorian probably has Funkos that have lightsabers, so even you can come, bro.
I do. But I seeing these things, talking sabers.
I have my
last
Galaxy's
2
Edge
weeks.
one,
I gotta
bro.
get one, man. They look too
I have my
cool. I gotta
Galaxy's
get
Edge.
one.
Now I'm gonna get my Galaxy's Edge one because not it's over, bro. It's over. I'm getting it. That's it. I don't care, bro.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some people together. Obviously, I need to speak with Johnny, just to make sure he's happy with everything, because at the end of the day, it really is his announcement, and he's just chosen me as the channel to kind of go through that and whatnot. So I would love to have like so many people on that with me. It'd be friggin' awesome. And it is some really big news. I will say that. I can't say any more, but it's some really big news.
Whatever.
God, man, Zach got salty. I'm just like,
Bro, yeah, because you're gonna ask Johnny for a 52-inch blade for your saber. That's why it's gonna be this one.
70-inch, bro. Come on.
All I know is that I better be there. That's all I know. I'll be showing up with my Kylo Ren Galaxy's Edge saber. That's all I know.
Hell yeah.
I don't care. I'm gonna be there. So I don't know, but I just want more. I just want to see, dude. You gotta show. Can you flex, Zach? Can you flex that the saber, the other one, the Maul from Rebels? Is it Rebels?
The Savage.
I'm sorry, the Savage one. Yeah.
Yeah, I only have Savage. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's Jesse that has them all from Rebels. That's the one I'm.
Yeah, I know. And he
that's the one. I'm sorry.
I
had to rub it in.
He flexes it on me all the time.
Oh, that saber's so dope.
Thing is sick.
Such a weapon, man.
So like if anyone ever broke into my house, we're good.
Yo, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You could use that thing as like a sphere, bro. Just chuck it at something.
Yeah.
Yo, just like a.
It's so much fun to spin, though, dude. This lightsaber is so much fun to spin. It's crazy. We need space, obviously.
Are you gonna get that one? Like, are you gonna? Because I know it's Asteria. Can you change it or no?
Yeah, but I probably won't, dude. I know that you can get in the well. If this gentleman, where is he? This gentleman. If he ever teaches me how to use the Asteria, we'll be good.
I am.
I bet you know how to do it.
Figuring that out right now. I do have to admit, Profi was easier to learn, but there is more to Profi.
Wow, that's the first I've heard that actually.
Yeah, no. For me, I mean, it's like I said to Rob. Profi looks like a lot when you first look at it, but when you realize that you ignore about 95% of it, you know. It's just a lot. It's a lot of words.
It's finding the keywords and then writing it from there.
Once you figure out whatever
You saw that, right, Zach?
I wasn't prepared. Sorry. I have a red blade, so hold on.
My man looked like Ben Solo over there pulling out. I'm like, yo,
hell yeah.
you gotta do the whole scene when he's like, he starts like like that.
I just love his like. Well,
I know the whole Han Solo.
I love it. I know. It was so good. I love
For
it.
Bella and for the dork side, if you guys don't have sabers, you guys don't have any sabers at all.
I got an Anakin lightsaber from the Disney store.
It's okay. We there
And
together.
then
I got one
the
too.
hilt. I repainted the hilt to make it look more realistic.
Oh, cool.
Do you have it with you?
It's in my closet. I can get it. One sec.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'm just a nerd for it. What about you, Bella?
I have I'm a lightsaber baby. I got what is it? I panic bought the FX. What is it they call Force FX one?
The Force FX?
Yeah. I have that. I panicked because I needed it for a shoot, and it was literally the only one I could find, and I needed the hilts. I needed the Anakin one.
Wait,
or
you
Rey.
said Force effects, right? Force.
I think so.
Yeah, the Force effects, yeah.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Not
so
that
I have that
Okay,
one.
gotcha.
I have that one. And then in quarantine, oh my God, I needed a prop that I could edit off of on my screen. I was like anything. And I was furloughed. I had no money. I was like, what am I going to do? So I literally bought a toy, like a $10 toy that you can attach and take apart. And I just edited that in all of the pictures.
Hey, if it works, that's what's up.
I hope so badly to have real sabers one day. I want them so badly.
Well, let us know, one of us.
Yeah,
So when you're
definitely.
interested, we could get you something in good price, you know?
Oh my
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, you're definitely in good hands. I mean, this here is such an awesome family that we've built here. And, I mean, these guys have guided me. They've guided other people. And that's why, you see, not just you see we have 10 people because that's what we are, a family. And we've grown so much, and I'm super proud of it. Super, super proud of it. So,
Well, and if you ever do get a saber and you need a chest to keep it safe in, let me know. Because
okay, dude. Yes, okay. Yeah. So hold on. I'm gonna give the floor. Wait. Zach, I'm gonna blow you up. So people, I want you to. This is your moment. Take this moment. You don't mind?
Well, I will, but I want to see Dorkside's hilt because I made my girl go get it. So I want to see it real quick.
She's like, go ahead, girl.
It's not really that great. I actually this part here, I took a toilet paper roll and I cut it and I put it on because it wasn't as raised as his, and then I spray painted it. I used some.
That's awesome.
Dude, she weathered it.
That's so
amazing.
cool. That is so cool.
Oh, what? That's a talent, girl.
You're
Damn,
my
you start
hero.
doing those.
One of the hardest
For
things
real.
to do in the saber community is weathering hilts. So if you can do that, then you're down. Hell yeah.
Everything.
Weathering anything sucks.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it takes a
you could
long
tell
time.
You could tell your story. What happened to your leg, dude?
Oh, dude, don't even get me started. That wasn't weathering, dude. That was just being dumb. So, I mean,
You could tell a quick story. Go ahead. You could tell everybody what happened to your leg. You tripped and fell on a rock? No, it wasn't that.
yeah, no. I was trimming a piece of my armor, and I hit a thin spot and went right off of the table, and I was leaned away this way. So because I was I don't want to cut myself going this way. So I was leaned out this way, and I sliced my leg open. I got a 3-inch gash, and I had 12 stitches or 11 stitches.
God. That's horrible.
That's why I've been on a little hiatus of posting.
That's dedication, dude.
I'm
That's,
so sorry that happened.
you got battle
Yeah.
scars for making a clone.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So yeah, it's a pretty gnarly scar. I got a good little gash in my leg, but it's all good now. It's all healed up. I mean, I can't feel part of my leg anymore, but whatever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
Sucks. I'm so sorry that happened.
Yeah,
It
whatever.
makes you feel better. I have a scar on my leg from when I was a kid because I was trying to be Luke Skywalker, and apparently I'm not a Jedi. So I have a Star Wars scar too.
Nice.
Star Wars just does that to you when you're a fan. You get those
Right.
battle scars. That's
You just gotta commit.
that's it. I mean, once you go in, you have to go full throttle the same way Blake did. You did. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how much it costs. You go in. You just go in and you don't let anybody stop you for it. You know.
Right. When I was over at Disney Springs going through the Star Wars store, I just was grabbing stuff, and I looked at my friend. I was like, I don't even see a price. I see Star Wars. I just swiped the card.
I know, and that's like the bad part is like, you know, you go there and it's like you see all these other things online that are like more legit, but then you're like, you go to Disney Springs or just Disney or Galaxy's Edge, you're like, damn, I really want this, and that's why I don't want to go because I know I'll get tempted to spend there, which I
Oh,
don't.
dude, I'm going in July, so I'm gonna have like a separate savings account, and I'm just gonna fill that one up until I get there.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's smart.
So can I give the floor? Well, I want you to show your. I don't know if you could do it, Zach. Can I blow you up or no? Is there a way I could just blow you up?
Bro, you can do whatever you want, bro.
Oh no. Oh, hold on.
That's
There you
not.
go. No.
There he is.
There
First
he is,
screen.
the man, the myth, the legend. So introduce yourself before you introduce yourself and tell everybody where to find you and explain what you're about to do. Go for it, bro.
Yes, so my name is Darth Ravens Blades, Zachary. You can find me on YouTube, and I do reviews of lightsabers, movie reviews, video game playthroughs, just a bunch of nerdy fun stuff. But something that my wife and I are taking the plunge on something that we're really excited about is that we are going to be making our own custom-made lightsaber chests. And yeah. So this is one that we did together. This is an Obi-Wan Kenobi themed lightsaber chest. Really cool. Can you guys hear me? Am I by myself?
No, we hear you.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay, it got real quiet. I was all
like, oh my god,
All of our jaws were dropped. That's why.
yeah. So
that's
we're still doing some touch-ups and stuff, kind of getting it, but same, basic premise for all of these. This one we actually just raffled off for a lightsaber giveaway that we just did for hitting 1,000 subs. So it's like more of a Sith themed one. Pretty cool. I guess I'll show you. I'll show you a bunch of them. I guess I don't know. This is like a Rebellion Luke Skywalker styled one. This is where I keep my Luke Skywalker hilt.
Sounds sick.
I know.
Oh my
dude,
god!
Wow. Beautiful. Oh man, that saber.
That.
Where'd you get? Where's that saber from?
Dark Wolf.
So beautiful, dude. So beautiful.
Johnny, great guy. So
Good
we
old
got
Johnny be
that.
good.
Such a great guy.
Johnny be
And
good.
then
Johnny be
this
good.
was like a Anakin themed box.
Now, can you explain the coloring?
Yeah, so like I try to just come up with designs based on like what the hilts are gonna be more or less. So like for this one, Anakin, like the red obviously because of the conflict of him being who he is, but like he has a lot of blue, like when you think of Anakin, but then he also has a lot of yellow, like his pod racer, most of his starships, like so like it kind of just all came together. So my wife and I honestly come up with the designs myself, and then my wife just helps me bring them to life. So
I was just about to say, bro, you're about to sleep on the couch right now because like you were going.
No, she'll tell you the truth. She'll tell you the same thing, bro. Like I come up with like the concept for it.
Yeah.
But she just helps me bring it to life. So yeah, this is Anakin's hilt from Attack of the Clones.
Wow.
Dude, that's such a dope hilt, bro. Where'd you get that one? That one
Wait.
is nice.
This is I don't have my gloves on. I'm gonna have to go to therapy.
Go get your gloves. Hold on. Go get your gloves. Go get your gloves.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's
no.
okay.
It's not a crystal reveal.
I will be the most powerful Jedi ever.
Or it is.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Is that saber from?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, lightsabers are fun.
Yes, they are.
So, yeah, there's that one. I already showed you this. That pink and blue one I showed you was kind of a Leia themed. I did pink, not just because like, oh, girls pink, but I always envisioned Leia having a pink saber. Like I know Mara Jade had like a purplish pink, but like I just always assumed Leia was gonna have a pink one. So there's
I
this.
love
but
that
on
one.
That one is like my favorite.
On the back, I have this little symbol here too.
That's definitely my favorite.
Yeah, this one was fun.
Yo, Cody.
So this one I did for Jesse over at Kyberphonic. His colors are teal and black. So I made him this one here. This one's a little reflective. Sorry.
That one is dope.
I love that.
That's so cool.
And I try to do like the silky innards for most of these.
Ooh, I like that.
Wow.
That thing is sick.
We're a little limited as far as just like the fact that like you have to have a certain length of a saber in order to fit in these, because like obviously like my Savage one's like way too big. But yeah, so for all of my Ahsoka fans, this is a brand new one. We literally are still working on it. It still needs a lot of touch-ups and stuff, but
oh
man.
Oh man.
Yes, I love it.
yeah, I was a little hesitant at first. I didn't know how these colors were going to jive. Because gold is just a hard color to find, like to find the right gold, you know. But I'm pretty happy with
Wow.
that. The only thing that we need to master is like in here, this paint's sticking a little bit, so we need to figure out something to like not have that. That's why we haven't released them fully yet, because I want to make sure we master them first, you know.
But is it one of those things where you can leave it open and dry, and it just doesn't do
Right, right, yeah. So we're still kind of ironing out a little bit. This is another one we did for Lando Sabers. His colors are blue and black and like silver. So I did this one for him.
That one's nice. I like that one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So it's really hard to come up with like different ideas, because if I wanted to just have all one base color and then just like a you know, but I want them to be different. So that's why we try just different ideas for each one. Like I said, we really do try to go for like the silky innards of it. So super fun to make. Like,
are they hard to make, or I mean, like,
sometimes. Some of the ones that we make, like this is a complicated one that I'm still working on. This is an Anakin one.
That's sick. Oh my god.
So I put like the Republic symbol in the middle, and then I put on each side like a half and half Jedi Sith, because obviously. But I was really reluctant with this one because I was afraid it was gonna look like the Toy Story logo because of the colors. But again, I just feel like yellow and blue just really represent Anakin really well, and so I do like it. And then this is kind of a fun concept at the bottom. I did like a cockpit looking
that's sick.
design, you know. I don't know. I try it, and then I hope it comes out good. And then, like I said, this is one of my favorite ones personally. So this is like a gold and black theme.
Great, man.
Take my money, bro. Take my money. Take my money down.
I tried to go with like a really abstract design for this. So like if you look, like it's split right there, and then like it continues down.
Oh.
And then like right there it zigzags.
Wow.
And then like.
Wow.
That's
gorgeous. You know, and then the inside of this one is gold. I have that same Graflex too, but mine is black and gold.
I told you he had Ultra Sabers.
Whoa, that thing is dope.
Oh,
that's the only Ultra Saber I have. Don't come at me, bro.
That's the truth is on that video.
Such a talented
man. This one is my favorite just for obvious reasons. I love black and purple. So
Oh my gosh.
Just so you know, people can't see us, but they can see you. So, but we're here looking at it.
Yo, Zach, what are the insignias on that box?
No, I was wondering that.
So we have the newer Sith, like this is the new Sith canon insignia, I guess, and then the classic Sith insignia, and then this is actually the Revan. I believe the Revan.
It's like an idiot how I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
this is going for a Revan hilt when I get. I already purchased it. It's just taking forever to get.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
And then this was actually the very first one I ever did.
Oh, I love this one. Can you explain the story of this one, too?
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah, so I had gotten my favorite. Like I just prefer the Sith. So like I had a Sith saber that I needed a case for, and we went to Hobby Lobby. I got a bunch. That's where I get all my supplies for everything. And I was like, I want it to be like Vader, and I was like, well, I don't want like a stencil or anything, so I don't know how I'm going to do that. So I saw this at Hobby Lobby, and this is actually like a key hook. So like a key hook came underneath here, and like this is just like something that'd be in the front of your house. You'd put your keys like to hang on. And so I just took the hook out of the bottom and then just mounted it and painted it, and it's a Vader Sith chest. So.
Wow.
That is super sick.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
I have to admit that's like my favorite one, just because you took the keychain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
This
that's
is
what
my-
Kylo Ren would keep his lightsaber in.
Yeah, like as like a tribute to Vader for sure. I totally agree. This one's very complex. So I love meshing of universe, and Balake, I don't know if you can see, my brother that loves clone stuff.
Nice.
This is a Game of Thrones themed clone trooper helmet. So I'll show you that here in a few minutes. But I love the mixture of like two universes in one. So this here is a what if a Mandalorian had the Infinity Gauntlet box.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
that's cool.
Oh, dang.
Sick, bro.
Oh my god, that's
Holy.
gorgeous.
With all the stones, that's so cool.
That's
That is super
crazy.
cool.
Oh my god, I love
You better
that.
make me cry.
This one was a lot of fun to do. Like I told Mama, I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off. Like it's just gonna be interesting. And
Whoa.
Oh, that's nice, man. It's super
rad.
sweet.
That's true.
yeah, that's probably the one I'm the most proud of is that one right there. So
Oh, yeah, man. That's Avengers right there, baby. Let's go.
yeah. One other thing I'm gonna try too is like I have that big ass hilt coming from that store eventually one day. So I need like a specific kind of stand for it. And so Hobby Lobby, same little wood thing. I found this. And so we painted this. It was just a complete wood surface. We painted the Imperial logo on it because the Inquisitors are in fact Imperial. And then I'm going to somehow attach this on here to have a stand for that hilt whenever it gets here. So still kind of toying around with the idea of that, but it's pretty cool.
Looks awesome.
I think that's all I have for now. I'm working on a few more for Benji and Sebastian right now, and then I have one for Keenan. I just started it, so it's super early, but yeah,
I'm going to be commissioning a couple from you, my friend. So
For real.
yeah.
Same,
Thank you.
bro.
We're still a couple months away. Like we want to, like I said, we want to make sure we really perfect it and get it to where we feel comfortable with people, because it's fun. It was actually on one of Rob's streams where we found out that people were interested in this, because I was just doing these.
Good. I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
I was just doing these for myself, dude. Like I just, and then we were on one of your streams one night and everybody was just like, why are you not selling these? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like,
I know. It was funny because I think like last week, I don't know when it was, Blake, I think it was last Friday. You were like, man, where's the guy with the boxes? I want to buy one. You're
Yeah.
like,
I don't even have a lightsaber. They're just cool.
dude, they're so dope.
They're
Like, and it's
so,
like,
so
honestly,
dope.
I would have never thought of that, to be honest. I'll be so honest. I would have never thought of what you did. Never. Like, I don't even know how it's not even a thing, but bro, that thing is so cool. So guys, hold on. Before we keep going, we have a special guest about to enter the room. Are we ready for this?
oh,
drum roll, please.
Can we get a drum roll? Like, I want everybody to give a drum roll.
Oh, that hurts my mouth. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey,
Here's
what's going on,
the
Big
Kyber
Stack?
Daddy.
dude.
The goat.
Yo,
The goat.
Yeah.
I love how you enter the room. Yo,
Yo.
Yo.
we are rocking
So,
today.
for those of you guys who don't know, this is K-Sith. He makes like pretty basic
K-Sniff, bro.
No, this. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend. I don't
Yeah,
know
go
who
for it, bro.
you
A man of very few words.
What's up?
What's up? What's up, dude?
All right, I mean, I would love for you to introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are, even though they probably do already.
My name's Jesse.
He's just a regular guy living an ordinary
Regular
life.
dude.
That's
his
it.
name is Jesse, and he is a fantastic sound font maker for all of our lightsabers. So when you guys hear this kind of stuff, he's the one that makes the sounds for all of this stuff here. They're not really good. They're not really good, but like that's what we have.
Jesse
You know?
is partly responsible for the Avid collections that we have. So
That's a fact.
thank you, my friend.
Yeah, I blame him for that fact.
Oh my god, dude. Nah. So how's your night? Did you enjoy the Bad Batch talk? I gotta ask you, Jess. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stay up till like 3 a.m. to watch it. So
3 a.m. Yeah. No, I mean, we stood up the other day. What was it? So 7 in the morning.
Yeah. So that ain't nothing.
I was dead, bro. I was
shocked.
Amen.
Well, Sam's on.
Well, Sam, none of us can even complain. Sam, it's the worst.
That was
I'm
the
just-
second 36-hour stint I've done in like a week.
Oh my gosh.
And tonight will most likely be the third in 10 days.
I was like, yeah, more than likely.
How I am
We'll have
still
an after hours
breathing, I
party.
have no idea. I mean, I had a nap earlier on for like an hour, but like, you know, Kieran was like, dude, glad to see you're alive. And I'm like, no, it's nice to be alive.
We started that stream while the sun was up for Sam, and then when he got off, the sun was up again.
So,
We're
so
like,
hold on. So let's talk about, dude. Let's talk about that stream. It was okay. So me and Sam, obviously, like you guys know, we for whoever's watching, we do the High Council. We got off of that. Zach still had a stream going. We hopped on that one, and then it still continued until 7 in the morning. My time, at least. Sam's time, he's on another level. My man was.
I checked YouTube at like midday my time, and these guys were still, you know, and you guys were like, we're still talking like backstage. I'm like, no way.
Oh, we were off. That's right. We were off. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to fit a kitchen, and you guys are still talking smack, like, you know.
That's how you know it was a long stream, because at that point we were talking aliens and ghosts and like some crazy.
Randy was talking extraterrestrial shit. We were just like, no, like, what if an alien like really came, bro? Like, what if it like they're watching? And we were talking about like how it like maybe there's like a galactic republic out there, bro. Like, you never know. Like, we were going. I don't even know.
Rob was talking about that. We all just kind of cut out for a while, but.
Oh, that's wow. I got you though. I got you, Ultra Sabers. I got you, bro.
They just dipped out.
I got you. No, but no, man. I mean, I have to say, Jesse, can you please flex the mall? Yo, look at the saber.
Man just smiles. He's like, oh,
yo,
face.
This is the one I know.
Oh,
Doc is so jelly right now. You ain't shit.
It's too big to fit in here.
Oh my god, dude, I think it's huge.
Dude, that thing is beautiful, bro.
Dude, you could take someone out if they walk in your house with that. That's a fact.
Yeah, this part's like the
Shank,
heaviest
shank.
part.
Oh my god.
Dude.
You can't walk into Disney with that. There's no way.
No.
If there's ever a zombie apocalypse,
Jesse doesn't take
Jesse's
sabers to
covered,
Disney
man.
anyway, bro. It's a thing.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hold anything.
Oh, come on. You don't want to be that person that holds it on the side. Like, no, you don't want to put it like a little pocket thing. Oh, no, you could take your new little saber, the new one that you got.
The little one.
The little one?
Anakin
Tiny thing.
I was like a
bring
little
this one.
Vader, wasn't it?
No, that one.
Oh, that one. Oh my god.
No,
What
that's
is
my
that?
saber. That's mine. That's gonna be my saber. That's my first one.
Sebastian's installing crystal focus into that next week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, there's that helmet, dude. Yeah.
That thing's sick.
Oh my gosh.
I like
Hold
that
on.
a lot.
Sweet,
Let me
man.
blow you up, bro, so people can see it.
Oh, that's
Wow.
wow.
Damn, that's hot.
Wow.
That's one helmet I've always wanted, was an original kind of Attack of the Clones clone trooper helmet, and it's so like it's one of the most underrated helmets in my opinion.
That's a face too.
That thing's awesome.
Damn.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful. That thing is dope, dude. That thing is super sick. I mean, wow. I mean, I love that Savage one too, man. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, you love the Savage, bro. Don't lie.
No, that's Sam. Sam loves the Savage.
Y'all
That
are
thing-
crazy.
That saber's so dope, bro. Yo, can you ignite it, bro? Like you're just
Yeah.
like flexing it, but like you gotta really ignite it so everybody can see.
It's just really loud. I don't want to pay for y'all's medical bills.
Jesse's face.
I don't even know
One of
who
those
sponsored
swing
it.
pairs did not sound right.
No, dude, they did it. They did not do a good job on the show at all.
But what's the speaker? The size on like what's the speaker size on that one?
I don't know. It's a lot of shit. That's all I know. Listen how loud that is.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing is.
And
so-
there's two of them. That's just one side. If I activate both of them, it's twice that. So that's why I'm like,
Nah, you better wake up the whole like my. You wanna wake up my neighbors, bro.
That's what I was saying.
I got
to you,
this from Aaron at the pack store.
You got this from hey, Zara from the pack store here, coming to you with the Savage.
Well, that's what I was saying to you. I would just put one of them on mute and just have one of them going because, like, one of them is.
Sam, don't tell me how to live my life, bro. Okay? Just chill, bro.
Dude, that is so funny though. But nah, I mean, what, dude? I gotta get it. What's it? So any new sabers you guys got coming in? Anybody? I know I got my Malgus coming in whenever that comes in next year.
I got my Revan coming in next week. It's supposed to come in like yesterday, but it got delayed.
That's so exciting. I want to see that so bad. That's so
Wait,
cool.
I'm waiting on a few.
I got a Mando helmet coming in. That's cool.
Nice.
Hey, I'll take that. Not bad, not bad. What saber you got? What saber you got? Oh no, wait. The Revan one you wanted to see, Bella?
Oh yeah, I love.
Wait,
it. That's my favorite.
Sam, you have that one. Oh wait, which one though? Because there's two of them. Which one do you like?
Well, which one do you?
Do you like the more forked looking
RPJ
one, or do you like the?
The one with
I
that
like
yeah,
the
that has
fork.
like a fork.
Yeah, I like the fork one.
Oh, okay. All right, Sam, put that one away.
Yeah, get out of here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
still
right.
want to see it. I still want to see it.
Don't be nice now. Don't be nice.
Let me
No, no,
see.
no.
I
Turn your
still-
camera off. Go to bed.
One thing that confused me,
That's
I'll
it,
be
Sam.
honest.
You're off. You're off.
That's
it.
beautiful, and I love it.
One thing that confused me about Revan sabers is the one that looks like a Sith saber.
Yes.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's the Jedi
Oh,
one.
I hate
Yeah,
I
that.
yeah.
never understood
And
that.
this one looks more like a Jedi, but this is actually his Sith saber.
Yeah.
I never got that, bro. And it's
Never.
like it's all right. I mean, actually, you know what's funny? They were selling the black one. I don't know if you guys saw they were selling the black and red one on the pack store.
That's the one I'm
That's the
waiting
one
for.
Cody's waiting for.
I've been
I
waiting
don't-
for that for 4 months.
I almost,
Oh God.
4 months.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I almost,
R.I.P. me.
dude, I almost bought that one, but I was just like, I don't. That's the thing. I don't want to wait, man.
I didn't think I was gonna wait, honestly, just because like how everybody, talked about, Pox Store or whatever, and from the Pox Store, they're all saying he's, number one with sending things. No disrespect, but I was very shocked that it's been this long, and then having to deal with everything behind the scenes with it has just been like mind-boggling.
How long has it been?
Dude, it's been 4 months. Like I bought it
Whoa.
the day he dropped it. So I was new to the community. I mean, I'm still new to the
Is
community.
it was it a pre-order or is it?
Yeah,
like-
so I got it during
Okay, I
like
mean,
the
that's-
first day of the pre-order, which I understand. It's just a ton of people that had that same one reposted, which I understand. It's different for everybody. But the behind the scenes of it, they messed up on their end, which is cool. We worked it out, but pretty much they accidentally went to send me the one that Sam has, the regular version, the original. And whoever whoever the shipping carrier was, on the notes of my box says Black RVS. So it just sat in shipping because the notes were the wrong one, and they didn't even text me. Like, I messaged them probably about 4 or 5 times. And the last message, they finally were like, "I'm really sorry to tell you this, but it's been sitting and holding for a month and a half because on the note it says Black RVS, but the obvious box is for an original RVS." So they're like, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put you on the next run," and it sucks. I was supposed to be on the first run of it because I was literally like, I was new to this, so like everybody explained to me like, "Oh, once a saber drops, you better buy it right away." So the second it dropped, I bought it, and then like 4 months later, I'm like, this is kind of like not that popular of a saber to like not be getting here already. And then lo and behold, I find out from them that they're fixing it though. I'll give them that. They're fixing it. No hard feelings on them. It was just it was just really confusing why nobody got a hold of me while it's sitting in transit for a month and a half, and they never even sent me a confirmation that it was shipped. They sent me nothing, so I was in the dark the entire time.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was pretty wild, but they probably deal with thousands of people. I can only imagine.
Yeah, but
yeah, I'm sure.
That's crazy, dude.
That still sucks, though.
It does suck, but hey, it is worth it though. I'm hyped. After seeing Sam's, dude, I was getting real scared about the whole Asteria board because obviously it's, I don't know, it's like the great value of all the good stuff. So I'm like, I don't know if I want this. This
It's still good though, isn't it?
It's good. Well,
Yeah,
like Sam
yeah.
said, it's great. The sound, and that's what I was scared about. I thought it was going to sound like crap, and everybody says, no, dude, it sounds
It's
great.
still, I know it still uses the same format for the sounds and everything. So
Yeah. So I mean, I'm still stoked for it. Definitely. I'm just more. Now I don't know if this I've always wanted to bring this, I guess, topic up for all the Saber people in here. Have you felt like you've moved past LGT, or as me, I bought a bunch of LGTs in the beginning because I was so new to it. I wanted to understand.
Same.
But now I'm to the point where I'm right now I have 3 custom installs. All I care is the custom installs, because it's you get to pick everything you want, and it ends up being not much more than any of these.
it was always like that for me because
LGTs. Yeah.
yeah, I started getting sabers before LGT, but
Oh well, yeah.
but I mean, yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
You'll get
The
to a
only
certain point
LGTs
of
that I
quality, and
want
then
are
you're
those,
like, I don't want anything else.
Yeah. LGTs
The
are
only
sick.
LGT, yeah. The only
Like, you
LGTs I
could-
want
you
are the
could get-
ones that from Kyber Daddy and Sebastian.
Even
Yeah.
those, I mean, they're still LGTs, but
Yeah.
yeah, you could get 2 or 3 of them for the price of a custom, but at
Yeah.
the same time, you'd probably just rather have the custom.
Yeah.
I mean, that is definitely for a
Less
lot.
is more.
But from what I've noticed, for instance, with the new Qui-Gon hilts that are dropping, a lot of LGT companies just came out with that Qui-Gon hilt. Dude, it only to get installed is maybe $150 to $200 more. Maybe I know it's a lot, but realistically, you're only spending
it's
that
not.
much more. You're getting as good as it gets. Because that's, I mean, spoiler, that's what I just did. Because I was maybe I'll get the LGT because it dropped, and then installer talked to me. They're like, dude, you already have enough NeoPixel blades. It's going to be $120 more to have it fully built, and I already have a KR blade, so I don't want anything more than that. So it's I'll just do installs.
Yeah.
That's the thing with it as well. My current situation is obviously, you all know I'm working a job that isn't the best paid. So if
Yeah.
anything that comes out from them, then I'll hit them up. I've actually just bought another Profi core from Padawan Outpost just because
Nice.
I want another Profi. So they started selling the cores for £99, which is a friggin' steal.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Granted, the speakers are garbage, but I've bought a soldering gun. I'm going to probably upgrade the speakers on them. But for the moment, that's kind of where I'm at. Until Saber Trio kind of drop, and I've got money sat there for a Saber Trio. But
I can't wait for that one. Dude.
Same here.
That one's gonna
That's
be
where I'm
dope.
at,
I want the
you know?
one. I want Kyber Daddy. I want yours, bro. I want that Iron one. That shit is tough, dude.
Oh yeah,
That thing is tough, bro. Super tough. I mean, it looks nice. It's heavy, right?
yeah, it's heavier than my other one.
Bro, that thing is the design on it. I want to get the black one though. The black one, the matte black one is tough too.
This is what I'm saying though. LGT are great for people that just want to get into things, right?
Oh,
Stuff
for sure.
together, right?
Great starter.
I couldn't agree more, Jesse.
That's how. That's the only reason I started is because of LGT. Because for me, I'm
Portable.
I come from a car background, so it's all I do is spend an absurd amount of money on my cars, and I don't want another hobby that is going to take away from technically my career. So I'm it took me, dude, I'm not even lying. I told Zach this actually last night we were talking. Dude,
Yeah.
it took me 3 months to make the hit to buy an LGT NeoPixel because dude, I'd watch videos I felt like I was addicted to something. Dude, it was from 12 at night till 3 in the morning. I'm watching a ridiculous amount of lightsaber reviews, and the big thing for me is a lot of people are saying Dark Wolf, Crimson Dawn, all these LGT
All the
companies,
same.
and the thing is they're all the same. They're all under the same person. Just find the reseller you want to go to. So then I joined one saber group, and apparently it was a good one to join for the first one because everybody instead of flaming me for being hey, I don't want a saber trio for my first one, I want something cheap, everybody pointed me to Johnny. And dude, I'm stoked because of that, because in all honesty, I would not have had or built or got something built like my Bane or anything.
That thing is beautiful.
Bro, where'd you get that Bane, by the way? That thing is tough.
It's a Saber Forge hilt I bought secondhand, emptied, and then I had my installer
Show it
do
off.
everything. Oh,
Bro, yeah, word. Flex that, bro.
Crystal
Nice.
Chamber Reveal.
Oh my God,
Bane
wow.
Mark II.
It came like that, or they did it for
No,
you?
no, he did everything for me. The only thing that was there was a blade plug I got from Red Fox Drummer, who's a powder coater through like.
Oh, so that doesn't come with the saber, or does?
The blade plug did. That's it. Like other than that, like my installer did like the quartz crystal for the chamber reveal, and then he did a Profi board and did everything himself. And like with curved hilts, I'm sure Jesse knows. Like, dude, they are not fun to work with. Like,
Crazy.
It's.
I mean,
but,
I don't
like,
do install stuff, but I know they're hard.
Dude, it's nuts. And like that was a big thing. Like I jumped the gun because that's my dream saber is a Bane, because like I'm huge into obviously Siths and curved hilts. So it's like for me, I bought so many LGTs, and like that's what made me push to get my Bane, because it's like all the LGTs are sick. Like they're fun for spinning, like they're fun for starting off, learning fonts, but then it's like you want more. Like
You said fonts?
Fonts.
Fonts.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
with seven Z's, bro. Fun.
But
Basic
like that's the big thing for me is like LGT. I feel like for anybody trying to get into the communities, like if they don't know if they want to spend it, I would highly do that, dude. Just because like,
yeah,
and the resale value is crazy. Like when you try to resell a car part, like me and like the drift community, like if I try to sell like Parasite, you're getting lowball. Dude, Saber community, like you could post it, it's selling that day, and that's like, dude, that freaks me out. Like there's people just ready to buy. Like I see Sabers getting posted on the groups for like $4,000, and homies are like, "Oh, it's sold." And I'm like, dude, what? Like that was 10
Without
minutes ago.
hesitation, bro. Yeah.
Dude, it's wild. Like I'm a peasant. Like it took me 3 months to build my Bane.
One thing that a lot of people don't realize as well, and I didn't realize this until I actually bought the Revan, was that even for the likes of a Profi, which is pretty much at the moment, I think we can all agree, the best soundboard on the market, you know. It is.
I would highly debate that, but
I mean,
we're just kidding, bro.
Put it this way, right? It is
We love
the
them.
best
We
soundboard
love
on the
them.
market, right? I'm not saying that, you know, CFX or Golden Harvest, that's trash. It's not. They're top tier, god tier soundboards, right? But Dark Wolf at times, you know, I love Johnny. I love the products. They can be a little bit on the pricey side. They can be. You know, you look at some of the other stuff that came out with.
This Kylo is $500.
Exactly. You look at Pack Store, you can get something like, you know, and it's a far better quality install, in my opinion, as well. The Revan Profi is like $369, and that's USD. That's not even pounds. That's USD. You know, so you really have to look around. You know, and LGT are great, but you really have to look around.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. No, but yeah, no, dude, yeah.
I've been saying too, like lately, like Saberforge, if you just buy their hilts empty, and then if you have like a good installer, like
yes,
bro,
for sure. I heard so much hate for that. Like, 'cause when I started, like I said, not too long ago, and dude, there was just so much controversial. Like, any conversation about Saberforge is either love or hate, and it was like really scared me to like buy a Bane. But dude, I'm so stoked I got it secondhand, because like I've heard a lot of people, if you buy a hilt from them, like it's cool. It's just once again the wait. Like I just heard you could be waiting a long time, and I understand for like Vader's Vault.
An empty, it's like 2 weeks, and that's it. Like,
well, see, like that's not bad. Like I've been told worse. Like these people were telling me like you wait a whole summer to get like an empty. I was like, no.
Yeah, see, like that's the part that gets me. Like that. I guess, you know, like that's one of those things I feel bad, because, like, you know, if you're new in the Saber community, you saw it, Zach? I'm sorry. Okay. That's one of those things that, you know, like being new in the Saber community, you want to get something, but you don't want to wait so long. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, do you really want to wait those months? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going with what you're saying, Cody. I don't know if you know, like, you agree.
Yeah. No, I mean, to me, it's like, I don't mind the wait, right? Like,
I do.
I don't, because it's like, I understand, you know, they have like, not to curse, they got a lot of shit to do, you know, like people have, this is their job, it's their company. And like on top of it, like my biggest thing with like the whole Saber community is like people going after installers. Like, I'm not trying to sound like Robin Hood over here, but dude, I can't stand how many people just give installers problems, because like, they're like, why am I waiting this long? And it's like, dude, especially right now during like the Profi shortage and like the chip shortage in general, like people are understanding like, dude, lightsabers are not on the top of the list. Like people like have to use these computer chips for like medical equipment. They have to use these for PS5s and iPhones and all this. Like, dude, lightsabers are not on the top of the list for people getting trophies. So it's, or not even just trophies, just like the computer chip board. So like for me, it's like people just have to learn patience. Like especially during a time like the pandemic. Like, dude, we've had to learn patience so much as like an entire culture. Like, dude, what is waiting 5 months for your toy to come in? You know, like I know it's a lot to people, and I love lightsabers, dude. I've spent so much money on it, but
they're so pretty.
It's
You
a
better
toy,
make
dude.
Sam
Like,
jealous right now. Stop it. You better make Sam jealous. Stop.
Whatever. Jesse, he shits on my hills, bro. He's like, Miss Wendy. I
Good.
don't like
You
me.
flex
Me?
that thing as much as
Yeah.
you want.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, then here we go. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's just stunning, man. Like,
That's all right. It's whatever.
It's beautiful, bro. It's just beautiful. That's it.
If you could get, so this is my wife asking you, ladies, just so you know, Dorkside and Bella, if you could get any saber in the world, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Any saber.
Anything.
Annie?
It would be Leia's.
Ooh.
that's a good looking saber.
I love it. I love it. And I love Leia, so I'm obsessed with Leia. And then Ahsoka's because I don't have them yet.
Wait, which one though? The Rebels one or this the Clone Wars?
Clone Wars.
No.
Rebels.
Yeah,
The
Rebels.
Rebels
There
one
we
is
go.
the sickest. Hold on.
Wait, Jesse, there we go. Wait.
I don't care. Just bam.
Oh
There we
my
go.
god.
There we go. We got it. We got the fonts.
That's so beautiful.
Where's that one from? Zach, where's that one from?
Saber Forge.
Saber. Not Ultra Sabers?
Yeah.
No.
I love what you said, yeah.
Bruh.
Bro, if you wanted to see the Ultra Saber, you just gotta ask, dude. It's like,
No, I don't. It's just you have them.
Is it Ultra?
Secret Ultra.
Is it
Sabers.
Ultra?
Listen to this rattle, you boy.
Dude,
Oh, that's a
Damn.
beauty. That's a beauty.
That sounds dangerous.
that sounds very good. I would have to turn that on.
Best soundboard on the market, boys.
Yo, wow,
Or
that
just die.
dude.
I'm not kidding at all.
I'm paying for that. I'm paying literally, bro, like $50 for that.
So you got the ladies. The reason that we say Ultra Sabers is because this is a company that's like very highly marketed. Like you type in lightsaber, and before even like anything Star Wars pops up, this company will pop up, and they charge an arm and a leg for hilts that are, you know, this one's cool looking, but like,
No,
you know, I mean, this is like $300 less than this. So
Black
like,
one's better, bro.
yeah.
Stop.
I'm not even gonna lie. I once Google searched light bulbs and Ultra Sabers popped up.
I'm doing that right now.
True, honestly, like this
Doing
was
it right
years
now.
ago, man. Like true story, about 4 or 5 years ago. Light bulb Ultra Sabers, top ping, ads. You know they are so aggressively marketed. They pop up everywhere.
I mean, good on them. I'm sure that's expensive.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
probably spend so much money on
So
that.
I tried doing Google ads once and didn't work for me.
It doesn't. It's you pay all that money, bro, and sometimes it doesn't even work out. That's the worst part. You spend all that money, you know.
I'm sorry, Dorkside. I didn't mean to cut you off. What was your hill? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'd want Ahsoka lightsabers.
The Rebels or Clone Wars?
Clone Wars because I want to do that cosplay.
What? No, I'm kidding. It's just I don't know. You guys don't like the art on the Rebels one? Like I feel like that saber, the art on it is so dope.
I feel like not a lot of people are into that hilt because like
No.
more people want the Clone Wars one. I'm like a big anime nerd, so like I like the whole hilt design of like her rebels.
Right.
Like,
Dude.
It remind me of some sick katanas. Like, oof,
Yeah, bro. Like I feel like that Rebels one is so underrated, man. Like it just doesn't get love. Like I don't know why. It's such a beautiful hill.
I think it's because Clone Wars went longer. Like the whole aspect of Ahsoka.
Yeah, it's like the attachment because that is beautiful. It is beautiful. It's just that like Clone Wars Ahsoka's like, you know, I love her.
It hits the Corazon. Like you're like, oh man.
It's
this
the,
is
did
good
you just say
stuff."
the corazon?
The Corazon, bro? It's a hit.
Like,
Yeah.
all right, Prince Royce. I see you. No, I mean I agree.
Did anyone see the terrible Ahsoka sabers that a certain company dropped today?
Who?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say their name, man.
Oh, is it the unnamed one?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh,
No,
does somebody want to say it?
No, let's not say it
No, I'm
because
kidding,
like
no.
I'm gonna look
like
them up. I'm not gonna
Voldemort,
say it.
bro.
I'm
Don't
seeing
do
them
it.
real quick.
terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, I was just about. I saw they've been promoting it for a while though.
Yeah, but they came into stock apparently today, and they look.
You mean it
horrendous.
came out in picture stock, but it won't get to their house. Just in
No.
stock and pictures.
I mean, it's took they did it over a blanket.
Oh, we're talking about that guy. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude is something.
Oh,
They
come
look
on, give them a
horrendous.
like. Give them
They,
a like.
they look horrendous.
Only 250, dude.
Only 250.
250
Comes as a pair for the one price.
It's an expensive empty box.
Yeah.
Dare I
was just
say, it
gonna
sounds
say,
like a
Cody,
steal.
You would be lucky to receive an empty box.
All kinds have smooth swing.
From what I've
All
heard.
kinds.
Yes, an empty box does have smooth swing. It does, yes. It's very smooth to move around an empty box.
Yeah.
Oh, those are horrible.
Literally, like the second picture is just like,
you guys post this
a picture of Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks so. Oh.
He has a contract with Disney, didn't you know?
No, he does not.
You stop your nonsense.
The small one isn't even that small.
No.
No.
This is what I'm
It's
saying.
going
It's
out
huge.
there.
The small one is huge.
Bella, I'm gonna send it to you, all right?
Oh, thanks.
No problem.
They're terrible. They're blocky. They look
The Balake?
blocky.
Balake?
But they're blocky, man. Like they look so uncomfortable. They don't look.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The hilt is huge. It's like the size of my forearm, bro. Like literally.
Well,
bro.
it's the real one is supposed to be very big.
Yeah, but I mean, like, his looks. I don't know, bro.
Dude, if you look at
really
look up a picture of Ahsoka from Mando
Okay.
and look at him wearing on her belt.
Yeah,
it
that
literally
thing
goes
like
to her
past
knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay,
They're
bro. I'm not trying to give this man credit, bro. Come
no,
on.
no. I'm just saying they're huge hilts.
He did a bad job.
I just typed in his name on Instagram.
I mean,
and
honestly, he
someone
probably
made
had
me-
nothing to do with these.
What'd you say, Cody?
I'm sorry. No, I just looked on Instagram for him and I just realized someone made like an exposed.
Exposed.
page.
No, me too. I just noticed
Dude,
that.
that's
new.
rad. Oh,
It
that's
wasn't-
very new because I didn't. see
It wasn't there before.
that. It's there right now. Holy smokes! Follow.
Yeah, you guys see they sell sound fonts too?
No.
Yeah.
dude, no.
Basic font.
Yeah.
Sound font. Sound
No,
font.
fonts.
Yeah, I wonder where he got it from.
Oh yeah,
Those aren't fonts. Those are just fonts, bro.
I
Como-
wonder too.
¿Cómo se dice fonts?
Como se dice fonts? Yeah, no, it's just shocking and terrible.
Nicole, what's going on? What's going on? If you don't know who Nicole is, she is one of our family members on the High Council. What's going on, Nicole? Oh, Jesse, you got to do this. You got to do.
I am.
There we go. Now I felt legit. There you go. Oh my gosh.
So precious.
Yo, dude, that thing is hilarious. I don't know though. And they've been I think they dropped the Revan one too, dude.
Yeah, I just seen that.
I just saw it right now. The black one. And this it's called. I don't want to say what it's called. But
Is that really supposed to be Revan's?
Yeah. Well, wait, the black one. I don't know. I know the other one he had.
Did we see the black and red one though?
Jesse hit the nail on the head there. Supposed to be.
No, he just has the RVJ and the RVS, like the one that like Sam has, but like the LGT. Well, they're not LGT, but whatever the other company is.
You saw the one that I'm sorry, the one that the one that they posted with the claws. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's the RVJ.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I mean, I like it, just not from them.
No, I
The
love
sound
that.
fonts are on
saber.
sale too.
Dude, where
Are they
is this
really?
on his site, dude? Like,
Yeah, dude. They're
I'm looking
supposed to be
this up right
$20
now.
for one version.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but he's selling them for $9.99.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's Walmart price right there.
Yeah.
Wow, Walmart
Oh,
sale.
he's going after another YouTuber. Seen that on his story. I don't know if y'all seen that, but
Oh, for
I'm
real?
blocked.
yeah.
You're blocked?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I have
cute.
him on my drifting account because
I remember when I had my first beer. Let me see who do you...
Bro, you corny as hell.
Oh, wow. I just saw that now. Yeah, he did
Yeah.
come for somebody.
Yeah, and that dude's a good guy, so it's like, yeah.
Once
It's
again.
always the good ones, right? That they go after.
See, this is the thing, and I told Rob this like when we met.
Stop. You know, we met at a coffee shop and we
Yeah,
just
no, bro.
hit it off. We hit it off, bro.
Yeah, we hit it off,
Admit
bro.
the truth, bro.
He bought me a slice of cake, and that was it. You know.
That was
What
it.
kind of cake?
Carrot cake, man.
Oh, that's a dude fire. I want carrot cake.
I care about my
Carrot
babe. I
cake.
care about my boo.
Oh, don't you start.
Zach is like,
Don't
carrot
you
cake.
start, dude.
That's not a cake.
It's a man, baby. Yeah. Oh my
So basically, right, and I'll be bluntly honest about this because
Will you
I was
really?
I will. I'm going to be bluntly honest about this, right?
Spill the beans.
Because I was annoyed at myself for this. So in January of this year, when I got back into this community, that was the place that I got from, right?
Mm.
And I got my shit.
You would.
Yeah. Hold on.
You nice son of a
Jesse,
bitch,
don't judge me. Wait for it. And I got my stuff prompt, and it was quick, and it was great, awesome. It lasted 6 weeks, gone. All right.
Dude.
Whatever, okay.
Zach is like, wait, let me stop you right there, bro.
And then
Should I order a T-shirt?
I would.
Hell yeah, dude.
What? Are you kidding me? That cotton is the best. What? It's the best material out there, bro.
He's got helmets too.
No.
Oh, they're
God.
garbage.
Bro, no, it's great, bro. What do you mean garbage? It's the best out there, bro. It's better than Zach's.
Dude, Zach's about to be off the panel. He's like, I'm gonna head out. There you go.
This kid that's on my Discord hit me up and he was like, dude, what's the script with this company? And I'm like, well, I can only really speak from my experience, you know, and that was the way it was. And then I got hit up by about no less than 20 people who had been completely screwed, and my perception of this company completely changed. You know, and I count my blessings every day that
That you didn't get another one?
I didn't get another one. Good. But at the same time, and this is what I always say this to people, right? I always say this to people. And I know that not everyone can do this, but if you can make purchases on a credit card, you're protecting yourself. If you can make purchases through PayPal, you're protecting yourself. If it's a company that is not really known, if it's a company you do not have any experience
Listen
with,
to this man.
you are protecting yourself, because at the end of the day, there are companies out there that even are reputable and they make mistakes. Things happen. Look what's going on with Cody just now with Pack Store. I believe Zach as well was having some sort of, I know Story Magnum was having an issue with Pack Store as well.
Yeah. And he
You know?
lives over there too.
You know, and he's in Iceland. He's not far from me. He's in Europe. So it doesn't really matter what company, any expensive purchases, you know, and to you two girls as well, you know, if you are planning on making a purchase that's, you know, expensive or on a Sabre or anything, protect yourself. PayPal, credit card, if you can, do it. That is the best advice I can give anyone. Anyone.
If I can add any advice to that, Sam, would be do your research.
Oh, yes.
Do your research, because the
Or just
biggest
ask
thing,
people.
dude, I've been seeing
talk to people.
so many people in like all the Saber groups and communities that like that's what their problem was. Like just nobody wanted to ask a question. And like I know this sounds so corny and cheesy, but dude, there's no such thing as a stupid question in the Saber community. There's a lot of shit that controls these little lightsabers. Like you could be buying something that you're really going to enjoy. You're going to buy something that you're like, well, I just spent $100, $200, $300, $400 on something that's just going to sit on the shelf. And not a lot of people want that. So it's like, do your research. That's the biggest thing I was grateful for is like I posted, like I said, on a Saber community, and the number one everybody said to stay away from was that in US. They're like, stay away. And I'm grateful for that, because I was that dude that was on Google like, well, yo, lightsaber with sounds and effects, and those are the two first companies to come up. So do your research.
Do your research, talk to people, you know. Be careful as well of videos that you see on YouTube as well, because things can change. I've got one that was supposed to go live last
I like
weekend.
those Facebook and Instagram ads.
Yeah, you know, like any hard marketing, be careful.
Yep.
You have a lot of companies in this game that are drop shippers, right? I've done a video on my channel.
Yeah.
Two particular companies that claim to make these products and they don't. they were drop shipping from LGT in China, so you could wait for God knows how long. Whereas we're talking about LGT, this budget company earlier on. You have places in the US like Dark Wolf, they're an official partner of LGT. You go there. Crimson Dawn are also a reseller. Padawan Outpost in the UK as well. The difference is they hold stock. They don't drop ship. They buy the stock, and it's not made available on their sites until the stock is with them and it's checked. Yeah. So there's a lot of things you have to be careful with when you're planning on making these purchases, because it's very easy to get stung. Very easy to get stung.
Yeah, no, but no, dude, that's awesome, dude. I do want to say, dude, I want to thank everybody for hopping on. This is I'm gonna actually cut it because we definitely been going for a while now, and I want to give everybody their respective thing, you know, because I know it is getting late. Thank you guys for hopping on. I have to say, my girls, my guys, I really appreciate it. Guys, please.
Twinkle the eyes. You got twinkle the eyes.
Twinkle the eyes. No, but guys, this has definitely been a fun one. I really do appreciate everybody for hopping on. Guys, remember to like and subscribe to their channels as well, and also follow each one of these awesome people on Instagram. We really do appreciate everything. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Sam, you can close it out for me. Go ahead. I know. Zach.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, you know, remember, when you subscribe to this channel, you're not just subscribing to any channel. You are subscribing to the Rogue Side. Thank you and good night.
May the force be with everybody, guys. Take care, guys.
Nice to meet some of you, Jesse. It was a pleasure to finally be on a panel with you, dude.
Yes, I will see each and every one of you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you so
Peace
much.
out, everybody. Horns up.
Later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right, what do we do now? No, I'm just kidding.